51.
Yeah, see, if it was down at 2, that'd be late, alright?
Are you logged into Roll20?
Yeah, I don't see you in here. Shame.
Then you're not ready.
Yeah, okay, so quick thing, if you want to use the DDD dice, I'll post a new link because I actually have that one set up for stuff. Do it from that one instead. And then go have fun with that when we actually play the game. If you have the browser extension installed, great. If not, it's fine. If you want to roll in Roll20 itself, that's fine too. But yeah, if you want to roll in the link I just posted, yes, please change your name to an actual thing if you're gonna roll there. If not, it's fine. I'm not rolling here. He changed his name too as he gets a nat 20. Very cool.
I could really go for some Chinese food right now.
Didn't you just eat?
Yes, I had spicy spaghetti.
Motherfucking guy, you want the Chinese food now? I went into the engine.
Okay.
What? Man, it's for Asian. What the hell happened there?
No idea.
Apparently there's
He's not even Asian. Get his ass.
Shit, you're on the...
Chrono's my second favorite white boy, though, so it's fine.
Second favorite motherfucker. Who's your first?
Me?
No, some guy named Nathan.
Where's he live?
Where is
Chicago.
he? I'm gonna find him.
He's in Chicago if you find him. You look kind of like a Chicago native man, okay? They're built different.
I just saw my teacher drive by my house.
Okay.
Damn, face to shoot you up now.
My
That
teacher's
grades.
blind.
Look, I'm Canadian. We don't have school shootings.
Man, you built like a light bulb.
All right. Are we all here? Can we?
Well, you built a bitch.
Are we all in Roll20 with our characters selected, with all your fancy stuff open?
Yeah.
Your character sheet open, your note-taking tools, whatever that is, if you're gonna do that.
I got a brain. What you mean?
I don't got a brain. What you mean?
Okay.
Brain
We all here? We'll do a quick roll call to make sure
Don't call my name. I'm taking a tope.
you're taking a tote. Well,
You're taking
skip
a
me on for
Jacoki?
last. It's fine.
Man, I'm gonna go do a bonk right now.
Oh god.
That's what Jack Hope
I'm
is talking
doing a
about.
bonk.
These uncultured swines.
Facts.
Who just
Okay.
cracked
Oh,
open a cold one?
whoa.
Who just cracked open a cold one?
Maybe someone just cracked over a Coors Light right here.
All right.
What are we drinking in this session here, Tope?
Bud
Should I get
Light,
the tequila out?
You
water.
tell me what it is and I'll match you.
Is a canned light? Is a canned water?
Alright, everybody get a shot glass.
Liquid death.
Oh god.
Is it a brewski? Is it
No,
a soda?
I don't drink.
You don't?
You don't drink
I don't drink.
irresponsibly.
Okay. Quick. Roll
That's
call.
true. I can't
Let's go.
drink in D&D.
Yeah, you can.
Dinner, you here?
Yes.
Is Soma you here? I think he hit his mic. Does that count?
I think so.
Tuppo, you here?
Yes.
Zanless, you here?
Unfortunately.
Mayon, you here?
Wow!
Got like a Wario in the house here.
Wow, my fat.
And let me just set up this. And
Oh,
There
who
you
just cracked
go.
open
Okay.
a cold one?
Now what are we drinking, Lithium?
Watermelon
alcoholic.
flavored sparkling water.
Ooh.
Man, y'all suck.
What
I'm not
the
the only one
fuck?
opening a beer.
I don't have beer. I can't drink beer. Shit's
Grow up.
Shoot, man, I got you. Got an IPA right here. What? Tastes like
I've got
shit.
some gin.
You probably look at an IPA, don't even understand what it is, and then take a sip because someone said it was good, and then throw up.
Yeah, that's actually
You
what I'm
can't
doing right
shit
now because it tastes like
culture
so
of the
garbage.
sugar.
What the fuck?
What is an IPA?
Imperial Pale Ale.
I don't know, man, but it
Imperial
tastes like
Pale
garbage. So
Ale?
never mind. I regret my action here.
That's a tongue twister and a half.
It's a very earthy flavor, or earthy, like, undertone beer.
Tastes like shit.
We good?
Oh, I gotta change.
Yes.
Are you guys having fun rolling your dice? That's gonna be very loud as I,
Let's-
you know,
Let's hear that recap.
as we continue. I'm gonna like give it a sec for the dice to finish rolling because it is
Holy!
I'm
You
gonna
might-
say the gamer
Three
word.
You might want to just
So,
mute
like,
it at that point.
on my thing. I mean, I have to mute fucking
Oh
roll
my
20 as well,
God.
but it's also like still going.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so laggy.
Someone spam it.
It's
So I guess
so
I
laggy.
guess
Holy
I'll
shit,
wait for
bro.
a sec as that
God
like
damn it,
finishes
Lippy.
up.
I did nothing wrong.
How many times did you click?
Oh my
A couple.
Oh god. All right, I guess we're waiting for a bit.
Just mute it and start, and by the time you finish
I
recap,
did,
hopefully
and
it'll
it's
be
still going. Unless I muted the wrong tab. I might have muted the wrong tab.
done. You must have muted the wrong tab. It worked when I muted it. I'm also not looking in there right now.
It fucked up my roll 20.
Where's it coming from? I don't know. Yeah, let me open my volume
your mixer and see.
Yeah.
Why was that? You know what?
Should
I
be-
don't think this was a good idea.
It is this. Oh no, I think it's. Did I do that?
Beast.
I think it's because of that. No, it's not because of that. I don't know.
Still going.
It's still going. Lithium, what have you done?
Oh, it already finished for me.
Thanks.
Maybe I
Thanks.
should roll it a few more times just so I can fill in the emptiness.
No.
He's gonna break it all.
Try refreshing the page if it's still going.
Oh, let's see if that
Oh,
works.
it stopped. It stopped for me.
It's still going.
I have access to everybody's character sheet.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't
but you
actually
can't
see
actually. I mean, you can open it, but it's just like if they put anything in bio, you can see it there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was about to say, could I roll for everybody?
No. Oh, 1 second as my thing refreshes and hopefully doesn't break after Lithium is having fun. Determining
Wait,
scale
where's
sizes.
Rolling privileges.
Whoa, why is Bumpy rolling to the D? Hang on, I gotta refresh. Gotta show
break
you how
something?
strong Bumpy is.
My thing is still not
Above
loading.
average, nice.
Oh, I guess I'll throw in recap while I
Look how
hopefully
smart
load.
Bumpy is.
Yo, you rolled a
Really
19 on
smart.
that, dude. Damn.
With the -4.
Average for physical resilience.
Then that is bump.
At some point, Roll20 will load the map again. There it is. Cool. Oh, maybe. Got a lot of things to load here. There we go. Okay, so 2 weeks ago in real time, and less than 2 seconds ago in game time. Last session. All right, cool. You guys had interacted with some orcs
Jesus.
in the middle of the night, having some combat, and having to let Daryl loose because he was clearly getting hunted. You let him off, and off into the dark he ran, and you guys went ahead with your long rest in hopes that Daryl would come back, but he never did. You guys tracked him down in the morning, found his dead corpse, and decided to head on to the swamps. You guys did also find a new companion called Zanlis, who was making his way back from the towers after his party got destroyed.
Yeah, he joined the Fun Guys.
And we also
And-
found another companion in Bumpy.
And
Yeah,
bumpy. And bumpy.
That's the more
Mercy
important one.
rations.
Yes. And so you guys, brought him along in this party. You guys went on traveling for 2 days. You guys found some weird person on the road with a flute. You guys paid no mind and kept going. You heard a familiar shrieking sound that reminded you of your first quest, where some mushrooms were not very nice to you guys.
That was a piece of shit.
You guys eventually dispatched a goblin and acquired some beads. Well, Tuppo picked it up. It is currently in his possession. A bit while later, as you guys kept traveling towards the west, towards the swamp, there was a bit of an odd thing in the road, and you guys soon found out some fey creature was playing some kind of prank on you guys, and eventually let you guys on your way. And near almost noon, which I realize it is supposed to be almost noon, just tab out real quick and select the right time. As the sun was getting to almost noon, you guys found a ghost looking for his wolf. His dog, called Wolfie, not his wolf. And, as he got closer, he's just looking for his dog, and that is where we left off. You guys are currently in the wagon that you guys have bought. And I believe most of you were in the wagon as this ghostly figure approached you guys.
Yep, so he just said that he's looking for his dog.
Yes.
And he's still approaching?
He's like, I would say, since I don't actually remember, I would say at this point he's about like 30, 40 feet away from you guys, off the path, like in the woods-ish.
And just walking toward us?
He's kind of like walking through these like bushes. He's kind of like struggling to get to you guys.
Can I make an insight check to sort of get a rough idea of his intentions, perhaps? Like to see if he seems like he's about to just walk up and start attacking us, or if he's genuinely pleading for help.
Okay, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
All right.
5. I mean, he feels like he's looking for a ghost. Doesn't look that threatening. It's a ghost. How much damage could it do?
Right. I say we hear him out.
Well, as he slowly... Oh, go on.
I was just agreeing with Henry.
Also, who's driving the cart right now?
So it is currently Xanlis's horse, and he's like riding it, driving it around. And you guys has slowed down in view of this ghostly figure.
All right. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think we should hear him out. Looks like a ghost. Can't be too bad.
Like, sir.
No. Sure thing, then. Look at him going.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look over at him and say, "Do you know where your dog is?"
I've been looking for, but I don't know where he went.
When did you lose him?
When? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How did you lose him?
Yeah, that too.
I don't remember. I remember it was should have been out somewhere. It felt wet. And these, I don't remember. There was these large creatures just crawling over me, and it, oh, the sound they made.
So it sounds like you were perhaps in the swamp. Do you remember what these creatures perhaps looked like or the sound that they made?
The sounds. It was like it's like insects of some kind. I don't.
Oh god, insects.
I couldn't really see them. Like I think we were ambushed.
And how big were they?
I
You said they were
didn't-
crawling on top of you, so
I
were
I
they
mean
holding you down?
they were
or-
holding me down. Yeah, I couldn't fight back at all.
Couldn't fight back at all. Okay. Can I take this knowledge and think back to my time in the swamp? You know, growing up in the swamp. Try to think of what
What might be?
insect
Um,
nature.
go ahead
Can
and
I do
roll
that?
history or nature. Mayon, go
History.
for it as well.
Nature. Please. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with nature.
16-15. Okay.
All right.
Both of you thinking back, there's obviously, there's been insects that, some of them are like large enough. They're a bit odd. They're a bit like not normal. They're pretty dangerous to be, it's definitely abnormal for insect creatures to be big enough to, hold people down. At even like a normal, a normal person should theoretically be able to like semi fight back and get a insect creature that's fairly normal size off. But from what you remember, these insects, there might have been, but it's a bit vague how he's describing them to pinpoint a specific creature, monster.
I think we need more detail.
Yes, I am. Do you remember anything more specific about where you came from, perhaps? Was it near here?
What do I remember? I came from somewhere in the east. There was some town near a river. I don't remember the name of it. I was heading out west for what? I was
Did you come
trading
from
stuff.
Bosana?
That's what it was. I was trading stuff.
You
what
said
did I
you came from a
have?
town near some rivers. You come from Bosana?
That sounds right.
Okay, and you came out here to trade?
There's a few villages out here that I assume that I think I came out here because there was like villages out here that I could trade with.
Wait a minute.
I'm not sure.
What's your name?
My name? My name. I don't remember.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Well, if you're not able to remember where more precisely this incident happened, or where what these creatures are, where your dog might be, then there isn't too much we can do besides, keep an eye out. Because we will be traveling through swampy areas, so we can certainly look out for it, and if we see it, we can certainly bring it back to you. But without a better idea of perhaps where this happened, we can't really promise much more than that.
Yeah. I just can't. I just need to find my dog.
And looking at him, would I somehow recognize him as a trader that's come by my village at any point?
Let me check the map real quick, as I once again forget where you reside. If Fun Guys. Denry Narrowmouth. Let's see. This guy, he... Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Something I'm actually good at.
Maybe once, like long ago, a few years ago, maybe. You might have seen like a younger version of him before, where he might have been trading with like someone else.
Hmm.
But
Yes,
yeah.
I think I might remember you. This would have been quite some time ago. Do you remember being in a place with people like me? The name of the village was Roughback Village. Do you remember?
Roughback Village. That sounds of your kind too. You look very unique.
Yes.
I
choose to take that as a compliment.
I think I can't remember exactly who I traded with in your village. I think, but you do resemble a very familiar person to me.
Hmm.
But looking at me, I guess I'm dead. But I just
Yes,
gotta look for my
certainly
gotta
looks
look
like
for my
it.
dog. He kept me company for basically all my
Hey.
life.
Sir, maybe your dog's dead.
We don't know that.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind, could I ride with you guys, and maybe I'll remember more. And if it goes well, I can remember where I don't know whatever happened to me was.
I'm gonna look around the park. Can ghosts sit in wagons?
I don't know.
All right, let's find out. Any protests? Anyone against this?
Does he even know he's a ghost?
He just said he was dead, so I'm pretty sure he has an idea.
Will he?
Is this even real to him?
It certainly seems like it.
Won't he just fall through the cart?
I mean, let's find out. Yeah, sure. Here, let's see if you can actually get on the cart first.
Okay. As he eventually makes his way out onto the road, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
There we go. Fuck.
8.
was a 2.
He's like kind of slow coming out of the bushes that he's in, but he gets on the cart fairly seemingly normally. It seems he is making contact with the wagon.
This is interesting.
When he sits down, can I put my hand through him or try to?
Where?
Like,
Where are you
through
trying to
his-
poke him? I guess.
Through his chest area.
Chest area? Okay, go ahead and. I mean, yeah, he's not gonna do anything else. There's no roll for that. So you go ahead and reach forward and you kind of poke him. There's like a very faint resistance to it, but your hand like basically goes through.
Hi.
It's like, whoa, yeah.
That's a nice trick.
That feels weird.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's not a people person.
Magic.
You want to cast detect magic? Go, yeah, you can
I don't
detect
trust
with
it.
magic, yeah. So go ahead and take your whatever spell points cost that is, which is what, level 1, so 2 points. So you cast this, being obviously, like I said before, everything's technically magical. There doesn't seem any like unnatural magical stuff coming off of him. even with the tech magic, there seems to be like he's see-through in magic as well. I don't know how you want to call that.
Okay. So he's just undetectable?
No,
Like,
I mean he's
in
detectable.
magic?
Like there's still magic to him, but it's not. There's no specific type of magic on him. But you know
Oh,
how he's
so
like
it exists, he's
physically
just-
translucent. He's like
Yeah.
magically
sensing
translucent.
Yeah, you're like sensing an aura, but it's not like a specific
It's just
sort of.
random.
Like
yeah.
if you want to call it, it's like there's like a like it's also kind of see through.
Man, this guy got fucked.
Dense enough. I would say like if the magic was dense enough, it would be like if we want to call it like that, it'd be like a solid color of some kind that you couldn't really see through. He's still there's magic still coming off of him, but just
Is there
it's
any
not as
magic
much
around us?
magic around.
is
I
there
mean,
anything-
yeah, but
like,
nothing.
ever-
Nothing's unnatural. Nothing's unnatural around you.
Now, is there any role I could make to see if, like, try to figure out perhaps why he's a ghost wandering around? Like, why, if he got killed by these insects, that doesn't sound like all that magic away to die.
Does he have any visible injuries from when he died?
Visible
I mean, he's-
injuries.
He's a ghost.
Not really, no. But for what Taupe said, for why he's go ahead and make. Let's take a look here. I will say either Arcana, religion, or I don't know. Arcana, religion would
Okay, well-
Arcana, religion.
Same modifier either way. We will do con.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I
hell
mean,
yeah.
maybe during your times in your little village there, you've heard of these before. Chances are you probably did, and maybe heard of stories. They're not as common. But when people die, whether they're human or not, if they have like very strong, deep regrets or things they like didn't accomplish in life, there's a chance that they might not pass on to whatever ghostly plane they're supposed to go to.
I see. So it seems like his attachment to his dog is probably what's keeping him around.
Yep.
All right. Well, I look at the rest of the party and say, well, I fill them in on this information, the unnamed spirit as well, and say that, well, if we find his dog, or at least find out what happened to his dog, then perhaps he'll be able to pass on peacefully.
Ghost
That would
dog.
be great.
Can imagine.
You
So
know,
what
if
do
my
what do you
dog lives
guys-
on or comes with me, either or
It
would
needs-
work. I'd rather it live on, but
If your dog lives on, I'll take care of it.
That's quite an undertaking, I'd say.
Yeah, so owning a dog is a big responsibility.
God, I've all this mushroom.
Fair point. Anyway, so we're all on board, right? I mean, he's already in the cart, so
Hey, let's go find his dog.
Alright. well, I mean, he doesn't really know where it happened, so I guess, yeah.
just towards the
Okay,
swamp,
what
I'll
should we
recognize
call-
something.
What should we call you in the meantime until you either remember your name or until we part ways? Do you have a nickname? Anyone here want
Not
to
that I
suggest
remember.
anything?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to give
I-
me a name for now,
Mr. Ghost.
Mr. Ghost?
Ghosty.
that's
Ghosty?
that's simple enough. That with my
I mean, you are
situation right
looking
now,
for your
that,
dog
that
named
makes
Wolfie,
sense.
so
Hey man,
Alright,
at least I didn't name it
Ghosty-
Doggy.
Ghosty looking for Wolfie. All right. Let's find your dog, Ghosty.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys, startup horse. continue on the journey, and as for the next hour or so, the travel has clearly gotten slower as you can hear the horse and the wheels in the wagon get a bit wetter. The trees and the grass seems to get darker, have nice dark green. It's really matching the color of Dinri's scale, and nice dark lighting. Even with the sun, that should be at noon right about now. It seems a bit darker than it would be like in a normal forest. So you guys have arrived at the edge of the swamps.
All right. What time of day would it be now?
It would have been basically noon at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, even though it should be noon, it's a bit darker for whatever reason that may be.
I pull out my little leather-bound notepad and check, and I have all the plants that we need written down in here, all the herbs, and the descriptions of them, so we can start looking around for that.
Open those plants, because I forgot to do that I did last week, because the thoughts. Let me just open those real quick, so I have my better descriptions of them other than text.
All right, gang, we're looking for some bastite. It grows more towards the marshes, red and yellow, and it seems it's a carnivorous plant. We've also got Dematter, something like that. It's a black color plant. Despite then I wrote next to it for some reason has no color.
It's like grayscale, basically. Is probably why you wrote in the color.
Okay. Some Darcurian, big and green. What? I wrote can sized.
I remember this because we were talking about how it was like a soda can size for the leaves that you're trying to.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Accurate descriptor. There's some ode that I think that's how it's pronounced. Reeds that what the fuck? Dinri scratching his head. Reeds that grow in reed. At the next to it with the question mark after it, milk. I don't know why.
Yep.
Then finally, some parlas, which apparently look like fly wings.
Okay, quick thing. Do you guys know of that seed that has like it looks like a fly wing and like spins in a circle to the ground?
Is that what
those are
parlas basically look like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like
Yeah, I remember
two
playing
of
those as a
that
kid.
for
Bro, they were
one
so
thing,
fun,
but
bro.
yeah, basically, yeah, it's basically that.
God, those got all over your fucking clothes if you like
really
sat
did.
down in a bunch
It
of them.
really did.
Dude, I
Okay.
love playing that shit. It was awesome. She was good.
So you guys have your fairly somewhat vague-ish, it shouldn't be that bad, descriptions of the plants. I would say you have like a semi decent drawing of them from the guild, so if you can like compare it like that, it'd work. It's not great. There's no color to these drawings, but it might help get size and shapes right at least. And then obviously they already gave you color descriptions, so it shouldn't be that bad. So you guys are what? Continue on west, north, south? Because you guys are technically like you're like edge of swamp at this point.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess since we're at the edge, we can start like fan out around the cart. Obviously, don't wander too far and start looking here, and we'll make our way in deeper if we need to. And also, as we're going, keep out any signs for some dogs.
Okay, so are you guys you're like obviously slowing down pace. You're you're fanning around the cart. Are you guys heading in a general direction, or are you just like standing right where you guys are and spreading out?
That's a question for everyone.
Yes.
I would say spreading from where we were would be the best idea to find your plant.
Also,
I really know what I'm doing because I'm going off this shitty note.
Also, Jadow, you know
Yes.
the Cocobot isn't in here, right?
Yeah, I realized that after a bit and didn't
Alright.
like pay any attention to it. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay, so let's start, fanning out. I make sure to show everyone what we're looking for, or at least my bizarre notes of what we're looking for.
Dinry, you had the name of the plants, right?
Yeah, I got all of them right here.
Yeah, give me the name of the plant real quick. I'll just, richly
Well-
cast speaks to animals.
Well, I mean, there's 5 of them that we're looking for.
Richly cast speak animals again, bro.
Well, I think I can do this.
Right.
5
Well, now you're safe now, I guess.
Also, I wonder, would these animals know the names of plants? I'll let you find that out. Here, ask them about, let's see, since we're on the edge of the swamp, it's probably more marshy around here. So ask about
Ooh.
Bastite, and if that doesn't work, ask them about any, like Bastite, Bastite. And then if they don't know what that is, then ask them if there are any plants that eat insects that are red and yellow.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Cocobot apparently
I'll-
just got disconnected, so I'm just drag that guy back in here.
I already forgot the name of it.
Bastite.
Bastite. I will ritually cast locate plants and say the name Bastite. Looking for Bastite.
Okay, so go ahead and click on the spell. You did already. And let me just quickly get all my audio back up, as there was a bunch of them that I wanted here.
Man, it's almost like you get the perfect spell for this situation.
It's
How
almost
many
like I
times can you
prepare
cast it?
spells. Well, that
Enough.
is-
Okay, so let me just quickly check what the radius on that is. Locate animals or plants, blah 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 blah. Describe or name of a specific kind of beast or plant concentrated on the voice of nature in your surroundings. You learn of the direction and distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles that are present. Okay, so you cast for Bastille, right? So that is the
Yes.
first. Okay. And let me check my map real quick as I.
gonna do this the lazy way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys are there. Okay, yeah, so, looking, he casts this out, taking a whole 6 seconds. It's a potence. You guys, Mayon, you detect that the specific plant of Bastite that you have learned, and you might have seen one or two before. You cast this out. You never knew the name Bastite, but with that name and with the description the guild gave you guys, and with the little note that Dinry has written down for you, you detect that there might be, or probably is, a Bastite to the northwest. About, was it 30? Oh, I gotta look at traveling path again. How fast do people walk? Uno momento. So northwest for Bastille, about... It's about 1.5 miles out to the northwest. There's some... There's some level there.
Okay, I found some of that Bastite. It's about 1.5 miles that way.
Well, it shouldn't be too bad. 1.5 miles into the swamp. Just everyone remember to stay close and don't wander into any deep water.
I'm gonna start dashing.
No.
All right, final for me, man.
I'm gonna
Well,
start dashing.
I look back at Zanlis and ask, do you think your horse is capable of traveling through this terrain with the cart, or do we need to leave the cart here?
I'm gonna stop dashing.
Um, you know, we can give it a try.
All right, everyone onto the cart. Or actually, it's only a mile and a half. Let's not strain the horse. Let's just walk alongside.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna continue to dash.
Okay, so quick thing, I'll move the map back to the horse carriage thing
Oh God.
and give you guys where you guys are walking as you guys head northwest. We'll have it point west for now, but you know, this is northwest is this way.
Yep.
Oh my god, Zanlis is becoming big. Big old Zanlis. There you go. Soma and Tuppo, are you guys just still riding on the wagon, or are you guys getting off as well?
No, they have of course.
What?
So, they hop off the horse.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys hop off the horse. You know, there's a bit of wiggling room. So as you guys, you know, travel, directly northwest?
Mhm.
There's no path directly northwest, as a path technically still goes west. So if you guys are, at this point, the trees aren't as dense either. They definitely, you know, they're a bit more sporadic. So if you guys were going off the path, you know, you could. But, you know, whatever risk comes with that, there is.
Not sure if they taught trigonometry in Dinnery's village.
No tree.
Well, should we follow the path and then after a little while start heading north? Or should we just try to beeline it straight toward? Is Mayon just going in a straight line? How far has he gotten if he's been dashing this whole time?
If he's been dashing this whole time, he did stop for like one round maybe.
This map
Technically,
is so weird.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing. It's just a vague general thing. Technically, he's been dashing. So what your movement speed was like 35?
35.
Are you double dashing or just normal like?
Oh yeah, double dashing.
You're double dashing.
Good
Okay,
lord.
so you're moving 70 feet every 60 seconds, every 6 rounds, every 6 seconds. Sorry. So I mean, it would have been maybe like 200 feet away from you guys. Okay, I mean not away. You guys, I would say because you guys are just traveling in, I guess, vaguely the same direction. Maybe like 120, 150 feet away. So still a good distance out. Oh, Mayon, are you going straight northwest?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
going straight for where
I
I
will
saw the
keep that in mind.
plants.
What is the rest of the party doing? Are you guys following him, or are you guys following the path, or going some other way?
I don't believe it's a good idea to let Mushroom Man run off on his own.
I mean, what's worse can you do? Get himself killed?
Yes, our party has a history of that.
Yeah, then we'll be stuck
let's-
with 2 ghosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way,
we're
what is
already
he-
down 2
Is he just chilling in the cart? Is Ghosty just in the in the
Ghosty
cart?
is just, you know, sitting in the cart. Like, I mean, I guess at this point he'll kind of get off, but I kind of walk next to the cart, next to Zanlis
Did we
or something.
inform our new compatriot of the tale of our last 2 comrades?
I mean, I don't think he would probably mind at this point, considering, you know, he's already dead. So feel free.
Well, no, I said I mean Chrono's person.
Oh.
I don't think so.
There were 2 other comrades.
Yes. You see, before you found us, and before we left Bosana, we were actually there were 6 of us.
Was 6, yes.
both humans, I believe, and they kind of we went to sleep in an inn. We woke up and they weren't there anymore.
Yeah, one of them went on like some quest, and the other one just died.
Yeah,
Land squids.
yeah. The running theory right now is kidnapping or land squids. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
no
you'll.
one
I'm
needs-
sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. We just need to make sure we don't sleep in any inns run by lizardmen anymore. I'm positive that was the problem.
With some suspicious looking guys, I look you up and down. Aren't you a lizard man?
What'd you just call me?
You look kind of like a lizard.
What? What?
You got it wrong. He's a dinosaur.
Damn, dude.
No.
That's
Dines. I'm so confused.
Oh
do,
yeah, my bad.
do you see this? And I point at my tail, but then I also point at my mouth full of very sharp teeth, and also the fact that I am about 7.5 feet tall. I am no lizardman. I am no weak-willed creature of the sort. I'm a crocodilian.
He's a type of racist, Storm.
I am a crocodilian. It's a very important distinction.
Is there some sort of crocodilian lizard man issue?
Oh my god.
That's
Fucking
his horse.
motorcycle
That's
here.
the sound his
Ooh.
horse makes.
That's how fast Bumpy goes.
Damn. Damn,
It's speedy as fuck.
Uh,
What was that?
we,
It
we
was
have
speed.
we have our issues. We have our
Was that a part
quarrels.
of the low
No, that was
20?
Cronus
No,
background.
that's Mayo and dashing.
Oh, or that, yeah.
It's Bumpy.
Are you still dashing, by the way, Mayon? Are you still going?
Yes. Yes, I am going until I see a yellow plant.
Oh, just yellow, huh?
So you see yellow, could be anything yellow.
Does that mean he stopped 5 feet from the because there happened to be a daisy there?
Guess so.
All right.
Okay, so
yeah,
are
I
you
guess-
guys...
I guess we'll just try going straight for now, but if it gets too difficult for the horse, we'll go on the path and just go that way until we get to the right spot.
Okay. So I was Mayon, you just keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Ain't no end
Um,
to it.
Lead. I mean, you're not leading them if you're running 200, probably more at this point ahead, while they were, still deciding whether or not to go on the path or not.
Scouting would be the generous term.
Yeah, scouting would probably be there, and we have a scout in the party too. Anyways,
It doesn't target.
so as you guys attempt to make your way through the semi-wet slush, it's not great, but you guys still manage.
Oh,
You guys are a
I'm
bit
doing
slower.
just fine.
Mayon, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me,
There
as
it is.
you are very much further ahead of the rest of the party,
Bad
and
at
you're
dex.
just running.
Yup.
Very nice.
Ooh.
6. You trip over a branch, not a branch, like a little root of a tree that's like sticking out in a weird way. You trip over and you fall face first into the ground, and you take 2 damage. 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
God.
Is there? I look up. Is there anything around me?
Uh,
What's around?
Okay, hold on. Let me see how far a mile is first. Mile 2 feet, because I don't know fucking this. Okay, you look around yourself. There's a tree next to you. I mean, it's a bit behind you at this point, because you're running very fast. There's a bit of cloud covering the sky. There's a few trees spread around. There's leaves in them, but they're a bit like drooping. Compared to the trees in the forest you were a few hours earlier, they're a bit lower, and the ground is a bit, I want to say soggy. Not really. It's muddy. Muddy would be the better term for it. But at this point, go ahead and roll a perception check to see anything further past that. $18.
Damn.
There's a few bits of, insects. You hear crickets. You hear an owl hooting about, even though it's midday. Why is it awake? Who knows? There's a few like small insects. There's a few rustling bushes in the distance. This audio keeps buffering. I love it. But you're looking around. In a distance, about like a hundred something feet away, like toward the south side, there's like a scaly looking creature walking around, and you watch it slip into a pond very quietly.
I'm gonna pretend it was Dinry and I'm gonna keep running forward.
Okay.
This can only go up.
He's gonna keep running. Okay. The rest of the party, go ahead. Not go ahead. You guys are looking around, see if you can, I guess find any any of the other, herbs, plants that you were requested to find. Let me go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so everyone that's in, who's leading the back half of the party?
He's
Well, I mean,
trying to maneuver.
I'm staying closer to the horse and cart, like walking in front to make sure the terrain isn't,
It's nice and clear, so they don't like trip over
from under them. Yeah.
Cool. So Dinry, you can go ahead and make a perception check for me. Tuppo and Soma, what are you two doing? Are you guys like just watching out, maybe looking for plants and stuff, following the party?
Just kind of being chilling.
19.
Okay. Tuppo and Soma, go ahead and roll perception checks for me as well. Zanlis, actually, hold on. Dinry with a 19. There's a few spots where the horse might need to maneuver a little bit more.
Okay.
So you go ahead and tell Zanlis, like, hey, you gotta move over there. You don't want to like fall in this little dip here. But most of it is not too much trouble for Zanlis to handle. 3 and 8. You guys in the back, you're looking around. You see a lot of green. It's not great. Potato, you see like this large plant. It's a plant that, from the ground up is about 2 feet tall. And
it's a pretty tall fucking plant.
The leaves on it look kind of like the plants you guys need for that one quest. The leaves, you're looking at it looks pretty can size. It looks maybe right. You're not sure.
Hey, Denry, is that what we're looking for over there? Point at the plant.
All right, hold on for a second. And I'll go and walk out behind the cart and go over and check.
Go ahead and roll, I don't know, nature, investigation, perception. Either or will work.
Well,
Nature, 23. You're looking at this plant, it does look like like, okay, I should say to an untrained eye, it does look like the plant, the Syrian plant that you guys need, but you know, you've seen the proper plant before. You know, you lived in a swamp. This is like easily confused to be this like the right plant, but this is not it.
Oh no! You see the leaves coming off of here. They're a little too wide, and the stem is a bit too narrow. We're looking for something a little bit larger, more girthy than that.
Larger
have a
than
little-
this 2-foot plant right here.
Yeah, I
Damn,
know.
all right, okay. I'll keep an
And
eye
this
out.
isn't
then,
nearly
alright.
fuzzy enough either.
Fuzzy, okay.
Yeah,
Shit,
so-
I mean, hey man, you the smart boss man here. I good with my stuff, my little toys, but when it comes to nature and grass, I don't touch none of that shit.
So it doesn't touch grass. Got it.
Yep. Tenacity does not touch grass.
All right. Yeah, so just keep an eye out. It'll look very similar to that, but just keep in mind the differences.
All right. Got it.
And I'll go walk back in front.
Okay, so you guys continue on. Mayon, what are you? So you kept running, right?
Yep.
And you're
He's
double
still
dashing this
fucking
entire time.
We're never gonna see him again.
I'll take it at just a regular dash.
You're taking like a regular that you're just like running
I'll slow down,
like normal max, like normal 35 feet.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
slow down a little.
Let me go check that real quick as I do a little bit of calculating. Oh, 'cause I forgot I did that. Okay, so that's gonna take. How do I do math? That's how I do math. Okay, as an ad comes on, would love to see it. And so when that buffers a shit ton too. So you
Are those your favorite
you
kind?
keep on running. The rest of the party, you're going as best as you can at northwest. You're technically leading, right? In this thing as you're walking out front.
I guess by technicality, yes.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a nature or perception check for me.
Let's do this. Ooh, I don't have inspiration. Fuck.
Okay. You're walking past, looking through. Unbeknownst to you and I guess the rest of the party, since they're just following you, you're slightly veering off the path. You're not aware of this, but you are, you're veering off the path. Like, you're not going northwest as much as northwest you would possibly be like. Go ahead and roll a straight d20 for me.
Oh boy.
14. And looking at this. Okay. That works. So you guys, you're not going, technically not northwest anymore, and you're not aware of this until you at some point you come across a road. It's a nice, like, blocky cobblestone-ish road, I want to say.
Well, this looks easily drivable. Want to get that wagon up here?
Sure does look easily drivable.
Perfect. Let's see. Can I look on the map and see if there's any roads in this area that would line up? This one?
With the way you've walked into okay, so you were it could be one of two, maybe three roads on the map. With how you looking at the map, you've gone off course for sure.
No.
But which way off course, you're not sure. You don't know if you went too far north, too far west, or if you somehow made a 180. But Looking at the map, you can definitely make it out that you either went too far north or too far west. You're not sure which
Hang on.
one.
Where's Mushroom Man? I mean, looking around.
We're here.
I mean, no, you don't see him. he's
Don't see
not.
him.
He's not in the
Okay.
vicinity of you.
God damn it. Do I have anything I can help find this dumbass that just ran off by himself? Did any of you guys see him?
I mean, I just saw him kind of run straight, and then the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saw him run off in the distance. I had to pay attention to the road.
I can't see shit from down here.
Great. Great.
Maybe someone puts me on their shoulders.
Yeah. We're really gonna go 3 for 6 on losing party members.
We'll lose half the party
It's very
on
plausible.
the 8th session.
Hmm. I don't really have anything that I can use to just find him.
But let me look at something real quick as you decide.
Let's see, can I maybe use...
Okay.
Are there any lizards around?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
People trying to talk to lizards again.
It hasn't worked yet, but maybe it will now.
Looking around, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more lizards around here than, there ever was.
Alright, I'm gonna try to approach one. You want me to roll animal handling?
I mean, no, it's fine. You're totally
Alright.
talking to it?
Alright, I walk up and I kneel down in front of it. Hey, little guy. Have you seen a strange looking, what is he, an elf, I think? He's got like a hood on. He was just running really fast. And he probably got lost. So would you happen to have seen anything like that?
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus do a d20 plus 1. So just, I mean, whatever d20 roll it is plus a 1. 14. Okay. You watch it kind of like turn around and walk back where you guys were walking towards, like basically back towards where you guys just got out of the swamp woods are. And then you watch him peek his head out, kind of like look at you, kind of like shake a little, like shake his head a little, like wag his tail at you, and like walk away again.
Like walk away as in come follow, or?
Yeah, basically.
Alright. This lizard will, I guess, be our guide. Maybe this will one time work out for us. So I guess let's follow him.
Okay,
And
so you guys turn back around, do a nice quick 180 as you guys go back into the woods. And as you guys keep going, Mayon, you're still going. Your party is no longer with you. Are you just gonna keep walking towards northwest until you get there, or
Start dashing again.
you're gonna start dashing again? Okay.
Bruh.
As he's doing this, I want to just like cut back to the party where I'm talking about, where I'm saying, he said he's from the swamp, so surely he knows to not just run around by himself recklessly through swamps. Surely he's realized it by now and is turning around, or maybe it's stopped and is waiting for us somewhere, right?
Given how little interaction I've had with your party and him, I don't think he's smart enough to know that.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy who tried to cast Speak with Animals while a bear was killing him.
That is true. You know what? Yeah, let's maybe pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay, so you guys start going back into the forest, following this tiny little lizard. And he does like turn around every once in a while, making sure you guys are following. And then you guys eventually walk to a point where you find this like face in the ground, nice like face imprint.
Well,
and it kind of just like wags its tail at you and like kind of points in a certain direction. But you do see like footsteps following, going, or at this point it would be in a direction.
yeah, it definitely looks like he does not know this. Can we, I guess, keep following after him?
After the lizard or after the trail?
After the trail. I make sure to kneel down and say thank you very much, and I like pick. Let's see. Do I have anything I can give this little guy?
Dude.
I'll give him like just a tiny bit of like a little chunk of dried meat for my rations, just a little piece.
It kind of like lightly hisses at you in like, I would say, friendly manner. I don't know what noise lizards make, but it turns off and walks off into a bush.
Does it take the meat?
It did.
Okay. All right, that worked. Hopefully, assuming this is his face. I mean, given what he wears, is there like a gas mask imprint in the mud?
Yeah. I mean, you remember like that gas mask. I mean, you don't know it's gas mask, but basically a gas mask. You know that imprint of that thing that was on his face in the ground, like very pretty. I mean, it's a bit like caving in a little, but like it's not a face. It's like there's clearly like this clearly bulky like cylinder part poking into the ground. It's probably him.
Perfect. Yep. All right. Well, glad to know that this has worked. I guess let's follow the trail, assuming he's going in a straight line like he was the last time we saw him.
Okay.
He seems like a straight line kind of guy.
Yeah, definitely does.
Mayon, go ahead and you're dashing again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Fucking moron.
Go ahead.
Oh Christ.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. I would say at disadvantage because you are double dashing.
I thought he slowed down to a normal dash.
And he slowed down, but he went back up again. Okay. We got a nice
He really just he wanted to come back home and live here again. That's what I'm
7.
gathering.
You're like kind of getting hit in the face through some of these like low-hanging branches, but you're not paying much mind. You're running. You're walking for a bit, you're running for a bit. I would say at this point, it's been a good hour or so that you guys been traveling in total. Man's been running a decent part of it. Mayon, also go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. As you've been running for probably a lot more than you should have. That would have been normal. So 19, so you're fine. Every once in a while you have to catch your breath a little, but you're not feeling exhausted. You're still feeling not pretty good. But what's that perception check? You run straight into a small spider web, and you're blindsided for a moment, and then you run straight into your tree.
Perfect.
You really don't want me running off.
At max speed, that is pretty fast.
Something smacking into a tree from
however
far away.
He's pretty far away.
I would imagine. Has he gotten the mile and a half yet?
He hasn't gotten a mile and a half yet.
Oh my god.
It's still, I mean, it's still decently far, but he's definitely a lot closer than the rest of you are. Man, you do take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you're, smack your face into the tree. What do? You just like stand up and start running again?
Damn, did you just predict his movement? That's crazy.
I'm gonna climb the tree I just hit.
You can climb the tree just hit? Okay.
And just
He's gotta keep Jadow on his toes.
I'm gonna hide myself.
You're gonna hide in the tree. Got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a acrobatics
Man, can't
or
climb,
athletics
falls.
check for you. Are you just gonna keep trying till you make it, or are you just gonna like quickly try and?
Man falls on his head and is knocked unconscious.
And,
That's
the
a nat
tree's a bit wet. You can't get a good grip on it. You're not really able to climb this tree. Like you get a nice good footing on the first step because your face is nice little imprint, nice little foothold right there. But you just can't get it. There's no good grips on this tree.
I'm gonna try and pole vault myself with my staff.
You're gonna pole vault now. Okay. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check. 16. You pole vault yourself high enough to reach one of the sturdier branches, and you grab on to one of the. You're like dead hanging there right now, and you need to pull yourself up, otherwise, you're just gonna get tired and drop.
Okay, I'll pull myself.
So go ahead and make an athletics check for me to pull yourself up. I will also say, because you quote unquote pole vaulted yourself, you don't hold on your pole while you're pole vaulting, do you? So your staff, I'm assuming, is now on the ground, but you are in the tree. You're in one of the you are in the branch.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna attempt to hide myself.
Okay, so go ahead and make a stealth check for me, and then we will move on to back to the rest of the party as you guys keep on trudging at a much slower pace than your mushroom friend here. Okay, so you guys are walking around. If whoever's not, I guess steering, it's the analyst, I guess at this point, go ahead and make a, I want to say, what is it, the vehicle? Do you have the land vehicle thing as a proficiency?
I don't think we put it on, but technically
I think you
it would
did,
be.
right? You're
I
supposed
don't
to
think
have
we ended
it.
up adding it.
Let me take a quick check.
I think that was one of the things we were adding after the fact of making.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be there. I might have just forgotten. Okay, so okay, no, you have the proficiency there. It's in your right underneath passive perception. You have a land vehicle question query. Just click on that, select dexterity, and roll at, I would say, advantage because Dinri is watching ahead for you. You might need to tab back to roll 20 for that. There you go. Nice. So,
Switch it to
nice
advantage.
18. With Dinri helping you watch ahead to, avoid any serious pit or any serious divots, any serious branches that would harm the horse or the wagon, you're able to make it around pretty nicely. It's still, much slower than on decent hard dirt or grass, but you guys are making pace much better than, the norm would be. So you guys keep on going. Tuppo and Soma, if you guys can make a perception check for me, as you guys are still looking around
God damn, cracking big
and
one, bro.
checking out
Jesus, that's loud.
the area. Tuppo, being 2 feet something, 2 feet 2.
2 feet
Is that
tall.
what it was? 2 feet 2.
Yes.
You're not. A lot of the bushes are, just under your eye line, and there's plenty of other plants that are just sticking out of that, and you just cannot see shit. It's just
Can I tell
smacking.
what kind of grass is prominent in the area?
What kind of grass? Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Quick, Google it.
Quick, ooh, grass. 16. You know, it looks like the same grass from the forest, but obviously it's darker and whatnot. It's
And it's
definitely
not
wetter.
blue.
It's not blue. It's definitely green. You know, but with your shades on, you know, it's definitely darker than, you know, what you're normally seeing. You know, with the sun in this, like, being covered by the nice, like, overcast of clouds, it's kind of hard to see, but, you know, it is, you know, you gotta keep your style. What else are you gonna do with it? So, you, at this point, let me just quickly speed up time, because I did say that. Cool. So you guys eventually, Dinnery, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Actually, hold on, before you do that, I need to resolve potatoes. Let me just check if there is. Okay, Soma, you do find a similar plant that you saw earlier. It's a bit different. It's a bit fuzzier. It's a bit girthier.
Ooh, fuzzy and girthier. Where's Nutty at?
But you know, it could, once again, it may or may not be the right plant. You're not sure.
Mhm.
Dinry.
Oh, did you
Can I
find
take a-
something? All right, I'll go back again, take a look.
Take a look again. Dinnery, you
Or
put your
Dinnery.
notes. You know, you
This will be
compare.
girthier.
You compare sizes.
Yeah, comparing sizes.
Christ.
And this is a few stalks, like these stems. Here, let me just. I'll post it into the D&D campaign 1 chat. You know, you get a few stalks of these. You know, they're nice, and there's a few, like, there's 4 or 5 stalks of these in this nice small area. But surrounding the area, you're looking at it. There's clearly some of the ones that you saw earlier, which is like they're not the right plant. But
Yeah.
there's a few stalks of them that are the right plant.
Perfect.
And if you do remember, you just need to collect the leaves from this.
Oh, perfect. Yes, we just we need to take the leaves off of them. This does look like it's the right plant. Looks like that this is the Darsurian that we need.
Hell
So,
yeah.
So just help me pluck a few of these leaves. There's there's plenty that grow around here, so we should be fine taking from these.
Okay, so do you have in the right vicinity? You have like 4 to 5 stalks of these, like these plants growing out. And on each one of them, there's like 8 to 10 of them on each.
8 to 10.
So how many are you guys taking? So there would be, how to do math? Like,
Let's get 160.
I forget how to do math. I said 5 stalks. There's like 8 to 10 on each stalk. So you have a
There's
max
only
of
5?
There's 5 stalk, like 5 of the plants. On each of them, there's like 10 leaves that you
I
can
thought
take from it.
Did anyone else hear like 40 something?
No.
No, just me.
No,
Okay.
you're going crazy.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So there are how many of these stalks? Sorry.
I will say there's about the stalks. There are 5, and then the leaves themselves on each of them. There's like 8 to 10 of them.
Okay. Let's take 25. You know, we want that should be enough for them to recover afterward. You know, even if the ones we take off do die, there will be enough remaining for them to grow back afterward.
Okay, let me open up. I think. Okay, so you go ahead. You're harvesting 25 of the leaves. Go ahead and add Darsuri into your inventory. As I wait for this thing to load, because I got bored and added weight to all of these. So give me 1 second. It's not that much though. The weight of each Darsurian is 0.004. 0.004, if that matters at all. But it is 0.004, and you have 25 of them. You just say like 1 leaf is enough for 1 drink, blah blah, whatever. The Darsurian,
0.1 pound. Nice.
0.004
No, for all 25.
for in total, yeah, and then you have 25 of them. Cool. So you have 25 of them. That's you think that's a pretty good harvest. 25 teas or whatever it is that you need to make of these. Not bad. Okay, so that is possibly 1 down and 5 more to go. So, Mayon, are you doing anything while you're in this tree?
I'm gonna blow the whistle.
You're gonna blow the whistle that you got from goblins?
Oh, god
Yep.
damn it.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, there's nothing. Go ahead and make a performance check for me. We'll do that.
Oh god. You whistles in the goblin mating call.
I don't know, it looked like a 0.9 to me on this thing, but no, that's fine. 9. You go and blow on it, and you wait.
Did they hear it?
It's a silent whistle, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, the other
Does
people
the
hear it.
dog hear it?
Do the dogs?
Yeah.
Oh,
does the
God.
dog hear it?
You don't know.
Alright, well, time to.
The rest of the party, let's see. Does anyone have... No. Passive perception-wise, no one would hear it. So, we go back to the bumpy party. You guys, nice little harvest of one of the few plants that you guys need. You guys continue on the way. Land Vigo, there's that. Okay, so Dinry, go ahead and make a perception check for me as you guys keep on going.
We
Nice. So you guys travel for another like half an hour or so. You do come across some nice roundish plants, mushrooms on the ground. They seem very out of place.
Mushrooms, you say? I look around.
You want to look
See
look
if,
around, see if you see anything in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Man, did you make that stealth check for me? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
did.
Okay,
Yep.
10. Yeah, no, Dinner, you see, a nice tan cloak up in a tree with a gas mask, kind of just staring at you.
I look at him for a minute.
I'm gonna try and re-hide myself.
You rehide
Can I
yourself.
grab his leg and yank him out of the tree?
Let me check something real quick.
I mean, I'm pretty tall.
You
I
are
don't know how
tall. You
far
are
he
pretty
climbed
tall.
into this tree.
Your strength is 13. 1. Yeah, no, you can definitely reach it.
Okay, I pull him down. Hey guys, look what I found! And I yank him out of the tree.
Mayon, do you want to let him do that, or are you gonna try doing something?
I'm gonna try and land on top of his head.
Okay.
As he pulls me down.
I will say,
I'm mid-speed. I'm in the middle of talking, so he's gonna land in my teeth.
yeah. All right, Mayon, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
How tall is Mayon again?
I can check for you. Mayon's 5 feet 10.
I'm 5'10", something like that.
Okay, so Mayon, you try to land on him, but then Dinry here is kind of just like holding you up, like he's holding his arms up, so now you're like hanging upside down, as he's just holding you by your legs.
I turn around holding him like this. So, I found him.
I'm gonna
Oh,
that
hey,
was
for you to put him in the car.
hey, Dinry,
I'm still deciding what I want to do with them.
Dinry, you want to put me down?
I'm gonna pull some rope out of my bag and be like pointing to the cart.
It's not a bad idea. Honestly, he's done this before.
Dinry,
Be quiet. The grown-ups are talking.
I blew the
c-
whistle. Goblins are gonna be coming here soon.
What?
I'm gonna walk over the cart and just chuck him in like he's a sack of taters.
Hey, can you grab my staff?
I'm gonna take my rope and tie him to the cart.
Can you at least give me my staff?
Where is your staff? Why would you?
It's on the tree there.
Oh my.
I mean, it's on the ground.
Okay, I was about to say.
It was the little patch of mushrooms you saw on the ground.
Okay, I'll pick up his staff and chuck it in the back of the cart with him. But decidedly at least a few feet away from where he's being tied down.
Okay. So who's tying him up? Xanless, you're doing that, right? Okay, so go ahead and make a. Mayon, are you fighting against this?
No, but can I ritually cast Speak with Animals while
Yep, there
tied
it is.
Why? What are the components? What are the components for Speak with Animals? Because you're getting tied up right now.
Let me check. Do we even have it equipped? I do.
Vocal, somatic. If there's somatic, yeah, maybe. And there is somatic, so nah,
Probably
not
need at
really. As
least
you're getting
a check
tied
or
up,
something.
you know, Xanless quickly ties you up in the back of the wagon, back of the cart, next to the ghost.
I can't get fucking an owl to untie me.
So,
What you doing back there?
Eat shit.
So what we learned?
Do you even know where we're going?
Well, you were supposed to help with that before you ran off by yourself.
I waited for you guys.
In a tree.
I needed my rest.
In a tree.
What's wrong with being in a tree?
Okay. Let's see. Well, you can guide us from in there.
I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see?
I'm
Tie
looking up
your
at
eye.
the sky.
Got blindfolded.
I'm looking up at the sky. God damn it! You tied me
You're
up.
tied to the cart, not tied face down in the dirt.
Wait, how'd you guys tie me up? What did you do to me?
yeah, how
I
did you
didn't
tie
tie
him
you,
up?
I
Did you
just
just
put
tie
you
his
in there.
arms, like tie his hands behind his back or something, so he can't like and run off? Tie his legs.
Like tie his legs to the bench of the wagon or something.
Pretty much. I'm like.
Oh,
Did you
I'll
tie
draw
his
it for
hands
you,
up
right?
or no?
Yeah. So like,
Okay, yeah.
here's
So
a bench,
yeah,
right,
so you're
on
just
the side
sitting.
of the
You're
cart.
just sitting in the car.
He's just tied up right here. Here's his head.
I thought it was like
Here's his
hog
body.
tie.
No.
Here's his legs tied up down on the bottom separately, but he's tied to the wood right there.
Yeah, that works.
All right, so just look where we need to go, and we'll keep going that way.
that way.
Mayon, go ahead and make a nature
God
check
damn
for
it.
me.
I shouldn't have said that.
As you know, attempt to remember which way northwest is. Try to see the final roll, but the dice is over it. 12. You look in a direction you believe is northwest. Dinry, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh Lord.
It's whichever way the tree was. I ran straight into that tree. So go.
Is there a comical like face print of him?
It's not as much as like the one in the ground earlier, but it's a lighter, it's a softer dent. 15. Looking at the way Mayon's the direction he's pointing at, and you look at the trail that you guys followed, it's like in the same direction. It seems
The
right.
straight line he dashed off it.
Yes. So let's keep going that way then, and you can let us know once we've made it. Onwards. And I go back to leading the cart.
Okay. The rest of the part, Soma and Topo, what are you guys doing while he's getting tied up and is
Fucking
semi-interrogated?
just watching his bitch ass getting tied up. That's it.
Okay. So you guys keep on going. You keep on going what should be northwest until you come to this nice open clearing area. Feels like a nice big lake. There are some reeds in on one side. As I quickly tab on and try to figure out what I'm trying to say because I don't know what I was about to say.
Some reeds.
Yeah, no, so there's some reeds, there's some, next to, the thing that grows out of lakes, out of sandstone.
What color are those reeds?
The color of the reeds?
And are they growing in reed?
They're
milk?
green. There's some parts of them are tan. You see some of the birds fly over and awkwardly break it off and just start eating them. Go ahead and make a perception. Well, whoever's looking, doesn't really matter. Go ahead if you guys want. Everyone can make it. Make a perception check for me.
Can I get Agaricus to come out?
Yeah.
Word, can he untie me?
Can he untie you?
The tiny mushroom.
Let me see Agaricus' stats.
You're setting a dangerous precedent here, Jadow.
14, 14, 12. Anyone else looking, or is that it?
Are you looking, Topo, or are you just hanging out?
Double looked.
Oh.
Yes.
Soma's the one not paying attention.
Oh, I see.
Not really. I'm not gonna say he can. It's a bit he can try, but it's gonna be very, very high DC. So if you want him to come out and try, go ahead and go. You can roll Dex if you want, but it's chances are he's not gonna make it.
Can I get him to take one of the blow darts?
Blow darts and start stabbing the rope.
Yeah.
Sure, it's gonna take a while, but sure.
What do I roll?
I will say roll for Agaricus. Roll strength. Roll d20. Yeah, basically a strength roll for Agaricus. The rest of you, Dinri and Tuppo.
Would we notice?
Xanless, go ahead and roll perception for me then. The rest of you guys are looking at the reeds that these birds are, eating, and some of the plants around. There's some white stuff coming out of the reeds.
Those must be the milk reeds. That must be ode.
Mayon is Agaricus trying to do this fairly stealthily?
Yeah.
What is the stealth roll? Also Dex? So also
Dex.
Roll Dex too. 11.
Perfect.
Xanless, you notice Agaricus come out, but he just seems to be sitting there. Or standing at his feet or sitting there next to him. You don't really see him doing much.
I'm just sitting in my shadow.
What is this thing suddenly in my cart, though? I've never seen this before.
Oh, this is Agaricus. He's my little mushroom friend.
Your
You want him to,
mushroom
yeah.
friend?
you want him to say hi to you?
Your mushroom friend?
Yeah.
I reach in the pack to look for another room.
He's gonna cast distress spores.
Okay.
Or
I mean,
wait,
yeah,
no,
you're
not that.
right.
Report spores.
Report spores, yeah.
Spores.
And what does he say? Bumpy and Xanless is telling the only one range here.
You put that damn rope away, boy.
Yep, that's a great. Can't possibly go
Yeah, so
wrong.
Xanless, you start hearing this small, very, I want it's very high. It's a fairly high pitched voice trying to sound gruffy in your head.
No.
So are these reeds? Are they growing towards the middle of this little lake here, or are they
No,
towards
it's
the
still
edge?
it's fairly to the side. You can waddle to it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm fairly experienced with this, so I tell Teppo, hey, just keep an eye out. I'm gonna go make sure that these are the ones we're looking for, and collect some if they are.
Alrighty.
And you guys have fun in the cart, I guess. And I'll start wading through the water to get to the reeds.
Try and taste the milk. See what it tastes like.
I aggressively grab this little mushroom thing and I hold him in front of Bumpy's mouth.
Oh, oh God.
And I say, play nice, or Bumpy will have a snack.
He's not letting him be picked up. He's gonna.
Well,
try
you're
and-
tied up. What are you doing?
Garrett is gonna try and like jump over his hand or something.
Yeah, sure.
Or
Go
no,
ahead
poke-
and
He's gonna poke him with the blow dart. There we go.
Oh God.
go ahead
Wearing her-
and make contested like acrobatics check, I guess. Which is just dexterity, yeah.
Athletics, because it's strength for
Whoa.
me overpowering it.
Yeah, that's fine. Athletics or acrobatics, it'll work.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It shouldn't matter. Yeah. No.
Okay,
He's going
he's getting
Gryron.
stabbed. He's getting stabbed.
By what?
Armor.
Yeah, so Zelly, you go ahead and grab his very small mushroom. He has a little dart in his hand, but you basically have him grappled.
He starts burning up.
He starts burning up.
Yeah, because of the sun.
So sorry.
He can't be in the sun.
There's overcast, there's not sun.
Oh, there's no sun.
There's no direct sunlight.
Sweet.
Play nice, little mushroom, or my horse gets a snack.
What do I have to roll to stab him?
I would say you're rolling roll strength at disadvantage.
Strength at disadvantage.
Because he is a tiny little mushroom with a medium-sized creature. Yeah, no. It's not.
That'll do it.
It's not. He's trying to like reach his tiny little arms, but he can't reach.
Put the damn mushroom down.
Meanwhile, at the reeds.
Yeah, meanwhile at the reeds, Dury, so you waddle over, are you like full on like crocodile swimming over, or like walking like a normal person?
I mean, I'll start wading unless it gets deep enough for me to need to do
Okay.
that.
I believe we had, let me just make sure of this real quick. Let me just open your character sheet.
I mean, I guess I should check underwater to make sure there are no creatures under there. So I guess I'll dip my face under there and use my water senses under there. See if.
Okay. Make
Make sure.
there's while my thing loads, I think we gave 30 or 60 or something on that. Whatever it was. I mean, there's a few fishes, within like 20 feet. It's all right. You have the birds you just scared off because they were just eating there, and you just wadded over. Yeah. So how are you harvesting this?
Can I make a nature check to determine perhaps the best way to harvest this, or
Okay. So you can make a nature history. Yeah. No. Nature history. I guess investigation works too if you want that.
I think nature. I'm gonna go with that. 12. Not terrible.
12. Okay, I mean, you are trying to harvest the quote unquote milk from it.
Specifically the milk?
Yes.
Not the reeds
Not
themselves?
the reed itself. You're trying to get the milk
Shit.
itself.
Does Henry have any...
Let's
see,
look. Do you have any of the kits? No, you don't have any fancy
I guess
kits.
I do have a water skin.
Henry, you struggling over there? You need some help with the plants?
I've got a water skin.
I got some
Nope.
vials.
You have vials? Oh, great.
Violets.
In your bag?
Telling you where they are.
Okay, so
Are you gonna go look for it, Xanalis, or are you just gonna not do
I'm
much?
gonna start emptying out my water skin, and I guess I'll use that to store.
Or much milk in the water skin? Okay.
Yeah, which I mean, the water, given my size, is probably a decent.
It's
size
I mean
water
it's a
skin.
decent size. Yeah. I mean you could basically fill it all the way to
Yeah, I'll
Without
just like
problem.
poke it with a spare tooth I have in my bag, and then
Start draining it out.
drain it like that into the
Okay.
water skin.
Okay, so you can water skin parenthesis oed, whatever the fuck that is. That milk thing. There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. So that's 2 down. 3 to go. They accidentally close that. Cool. What now? Where are you guys going? You have harvested the milks. Xanless takes the dart from Agaricus and stabs it into the wood. What is the
Little
decision
midget
now?
mushroom is so stupid.
Are you still holding on to Agaricus?
Yes.
Okay.
Stupid ass little mushroom shit.
Hand me, you twine!
Alrighty. Well, I will wade my way back.
Oh, we got ads.
So let's see. We've got.
Bumpy loves that.
Alright. So we have Darsurian and we have Ode Milk.
Yes.
So we still need Parlas, Demeter, and Bastite. So I guess we will keep going in the direction he discovered that he knows the Bastide is in. See if we can't find any others along the way.
Okay. So you guys kind of make your way around the lake because it's kind of in the way northwest. So you guys keep on going. Northwest into a bit, and then your ghostly friend begins to seemingly cry out in pain.
Whoa.
What's wrong, ghost man?
And you see him clutch his stomach.
That's not
Okay,
normal,
Ghost.
right?
Hey, Ghosty, alright?
It hurts! Ah!
What hurt?
How can it hurt? You're dead.
And then you watch him
guys.
just like lay down in the wagon.
Can I start making a perception check, seeing if there's any like creatures around, or if it's wolfy, or
I would say go make an investigation check.
okay. Oh boy, I don't have anything with a straight. Meh.
No, you don't see anything around him. He just seems to be suddenly in pain for whatever reason.
Let's try backing up a little bit and see if it goes away.
Puts Bumpy in reverse.
However hell that works, sure. You back up a bit. He's still in pain.
That didn't work.
Hmm.
Shit.
He's a ghost. He'll be fine.
Anyone have any idea what's going on?
No.
Okay. Well,
I mean-
Ghosty, we're gonna keep moving for now, but if it gets unbearable, let us know, I suppose.
Oh, I could help if you guys just untied me.
Help of what? What the
No.
hell would you do?
Medicine?
We'll look at him right now.
Yeah. I can like check to see what's bothering him.
We'll do a visual diagnosis.
Okay, I can't. It won't be accurate.
Okay. Make a medicine check. I guess that. Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine. You know, you don't like. Occasionally, you see him like not clutch his stomach area, but you don't see any injury there. But he is like
Is he wearing clothes?
he is wearing
Ghost
clothes,
clothes?
yes, like ghostly clothes, yes.
Hey, sir, can you take your ghost clothes off?
Whoa, what are you doing in the back of that car?
What
Trying
the
to
hell?
help this man. You guys are the one that tied me to this. I would still be running in the damn forest.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that's exactly why we tied you to that.
Well, that's your problem, because I would have already found this damn plant.
Then how would you have found us? We already got lost one time just trying to catch up to you.
That seems like your fault.
Uh,
Should have just kept up, man. You were in the swamp. You know your way around here.
we have a wagon.
That's
I wish I
fine.
could shoot him in the leg right now.
Honestly,
Listen here,
kind of
Toma.
debating it.
You're not shooting me in the leg.
Wait, Tuppo, you have those beads.
That's true.
Get your butt beads away from me.
All right.
But you know, okay, so he's like laying there, clutching his stomach, and after a bit, he's like, "We're getting close, I think."
Close to what?
So
To wherever the hell happened to me.
Oh, that's kind of what I was concerned about.
Well, you want to untie me now, then?
I was afraid.
I don't know how close, but I feel like I feel like it's close.
Yeah, this would be a great time to untie me.
I think
Hey.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, if
Okay.
something happens, we'll cut you loose. Well, remember, Daryl was fine when I cut him loose.
I will not be healing you guys. No more magical things from me.
All right, well, we'll cut you loose once we've got everything, and we don't have to worry about you running off by yourself.
You're a bitch.
Okay. Can I start looking around? Because now I'm thinking, like, where this happened. Giant insects. Do I see
Nothing.
any
No.
or signs of any?
Signs of any. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Bam.
18. No, there doesn't seem like any insects in the area, but I mean, there's like a few, like, small cobwebs or stuff.
No giant cobwebs.
No giant cob, no.
Okay, well, I don't see these giant bugs.
With that 18, however, you see a few, like, really small, very unusually colored spiders. Looking at them, they are very oddly colored. They are, like, I want to say bright white. They're like bone white and like icy blue colored. And then it just disappears.
Okay. Swamp's haunted.
And let's take a break for a second because I need to get more water because my throat is dry.
my
So
dog
break
out too.
time.
Be right back.
Yo, Moon's haunted, guys? Shit.
Listen here, little mushroom boy.
There we go.
I'm going to
I'm not
kill you.
untying you unless your friends say it's okay.
I like this man.
You better untie me this instant.
You better not.
Or what?
Or you'll die.
What?
You will
You couldn't
die.
kill me if you tried.
You want to bet?
Yes.
And untie
Yes,
me.
I do.
We'll see what happens. Untie me.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're scared.
No, because you wouldn't be able to kill me if I really needed to. I could just kill you while you're tied up.
That's just a bitch move, isn't it? Aren't you a man of honor?
Well, then maybe you should do the honorable thing and assist your party instead of running off.
I was assisting. I was looking for a plant. At a very fast pace.
What was the name of the plant you were looking for?
Beak.
No.
Oh,
You know, man, you speak your facts right now.
Now be a good little mushroom boy and do what you're told.
Man, you saying that was sauce.
Can I just like turn into a fucking lizard or something?
Yeah, I think I can.
You could. You don't need components for that.
Yeah,
You could.
I'm just fuck this shit. I'm gonna use a wild shape feature.
You're going to end up dead, boy.
I forgot.
Not
about
yet. We
wild
gotta wait
shape.
until everyone's back. We're still in be right back mode. Give it a second while we wait for everyone to return.
I'm gonna turn into a knucklehead.
This
trout.
man,
I was gonna say, like, you guys
This
have
guy
these
is
features that you can use, and you
role-playing
guys just
as-
forgot.
Like, I don't like to use my wild shape unless it's for my mushrooms.
this guy is role playing as a gamer. We're
All right, I'm back.
Don't do it. Welcome back. Are we all here? Quick roll call.
I'm
Tell
gonna
you
say
here.
the gamer word.
Yes.
Dinner, you here?
Yep.
Mayon, you here?
Wow.
Xanless, you here?
Yep.
Okay, so returning back to what just happened, Dinry, you just saw a very, it's not shiny, a white and light blue spider just disappear. Vanished.
Are we all seeing that?
Everyone can go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Do I have to do it at disadvantage since I'm stuck?
You're okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fine. With the size of these spiders, Xanless and Tupple, you guys see this. The rest of you, they haven't said anything yet, so you don't know anything.
Okay.
Does this what I'm seeing? Does it ring any bells to me? Would I have any idea about any of it?
Yes. I would say with how recent it is, yes. Go ahead and make a history check for me, and we'll see what else you can pull from it. Okay, so these spiders, they can grow out to be pretty large. You do remember hitting, whenever they attacked you, do you remember them hitting multiple times? And you were most definitely poisoned if you were hit by its bite. And when you were poisoned, you would seemingly teleport with no control. Well, you don't have control.
Well,
What you do remember is while you're teleported, the spiders would also just appear and attack you.
and I know of these from
From,
my previous excursion.
I would say either, this doesn't really matter, but I would say this is more of when you were running away or during your tower adventures.
Yeah.
You would have seen these.
Anyone know what these are?
I saw them before I met you. In fact, they attacked part of my party, and my friends, as they were bit, vanished along with the spider.
Okay, so let's maybe not touch the spiders. Got it.
Can I turn into a snake?
You want to turn the snake? Okay,
What?
go ahead and turn the snake. Yeah, take a wild shape,
Oh, god damn it.
and I
We're
will.
going to have to start putting them in cages.
I will find a snake. Is there a snake in this thing? There's a
would
snake
like
in
to
my
Remember,
boot.
Mushroom Man, if you continue to act up, your little friend gets to be a horse.
Yeah, you're still
snack.
he's still holding still holding a Garricus, by the way.
Because this is more.
You really want a Garricus to be a horse snack?
Okay, we'll do this for a snack.
I mean, I get,
Wow, that's a big
Jesus
snake.
Christ.
It's not that big. It's much smaller. They're tiny. Here, we just toss you
Choose
aside real
wisely.
quick. Just ignore that.
Yeah, for a second, that thing was just like, oh my god, the same size as fucking us, man. What the fuck, 5x5?
And Mayon. Where are you at? I have so many shit here.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tuck myself underneath the bench.
You can tell. Okay, so if anyone was looking, you'd see Mayon just slowly get smaller and smaller.
I take his little
And
midget
smaller.
mushroom thing and hold its head right in front of Bumpy's teeth.
Oh boy. I'm gonna focus on the fact that there might be some teleporting spiders around here.
Okay, so where are you guys going? Because you guys like haven't moved after you stopped for Ghosty Pain.
I mean, I guess we'll keep moving with Snake
But,
Man in the
Go
back.
around the spiders.
Yeah. I'll have my glaive at the ready, I suppose.
Okay, so you guys continue. I'm assuming northwest towards the plant that you guys were trying to find.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys continue northwest, moving past these very small teleporting spiders, disappearing spiders.
Hmm.
And you keep on going. You keep on going. You know, you're following. You guys are basically following the edge of this like massive lake here, and to some point, you guys are seeing some plants, and you know they don't seem out of ordinary. Whoever is leading, whoever's in the front, I would say Denry and Zan, let's go ahead and make a perception check for me. Unless Zan was too busy interrogating or threatening Mayon with Agaricus. Then I guess that's a different story. 20 and 14. Okay. Denry, there's a bit of these plants that seem to have like these mouths, and they're closing when some flies get in them.
Hmm.
Or
are they red and yellow?
They are not red.
Oh.
They carved this though.
No, not quite what we're looking for then.
Quite not it. But when you see these plants, you're at the edge of this lake, and to go further northwest, you have to go back into the swamp woods thing.
I mean, would that make it impossible for the wagon to keep
It's
going?
no,
or...
it's still not impossible, but you guys do have to. It's basically not a straight line anymore. At this point, there's more water than there is land, and you have to like weave around or maybe trudge through a bit of water to get through.
All right, what do you think, guys? Do we go around or through this lake?
I can't.
We go
talk.
around for sure.
I'm a snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll walk in front as we
Go
go
ahead
around.
and lead over. You know, walking around, keep going vaguely northwest. You do see some like old wooden bridges. Like they're very small bridges. They're like, honestly just to cross like a small gap. It's jumpable, but you know, with that bridge, it's helpful to cross with like a wagon or horse or something. Or clearly like old and worn out. There's some like very crudely made bridges. They're just like logs stacked next to each other to make a semi-decent footing. You know, you guys keep on going northwest. There's a slight fog inset in here. It's not impossible to see, but you know, you can't see as far as obviously it would be in like the field. It's not really there to hinder your vision though. You can still see pretty far out. Might be a little hazy, might be a little hard to see, but you can still make things out.
Okay.
Somebody, you can decide who wants to do it. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me. Figure out who wants to do it.
I'll
and
do
make
it.
d8. A 6.
And by me, I mean Bumpy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay, that is going that way, and that's over there. Cool. So, that would mean that is right there as well. Okay, so you guys keep on going. You know, there's not much to seem to worry about. You know, you can see in these like side lakes, you're very clearly avoiding them. There's like alligators and beavers and whatever other swamp animals there normally are. Nothing seems to be too out of the ordinary. There are like some larger size like insects, but they're not like threatening in any way. Let me just check something real quick on my list of things. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you guys keep on going, past some animals, past some other stuff. And it's, you know, at this point, it's like probably mid-afternoon. The sun's definitely going down since the last time I mentioned, since it was basically noon then. But with the overcast, it's definitely darker than it normally would be. But it's not hard to see with those that have dark vision, and even if you don't, there's still a bit of sunlight coming through some of the clouds. You guys keep on going. Keep walking. Someone else roll a d20 for me.
Not me.
Oh, I'm gonna turn back into myself, by the way.
Okay, so you were just a snake in
Back into the room.
in the thing, and you're just going back. Okay, I mean you're no longer tied up.
Yep, that's all I care about. I'm gonna
You're
hop
just-
off the cart
Oh, okay,
and just walk alongside it.
okay.
Oh my god. He's learning.
3. Okay.
I'd like to have everyone look at the picture in the top right that has been drawn about Agaricus's precarious situation.
Oh,
I'm not
Jesus.
exactly sure what that picture is supposed to be.
That's a little mushroom man whose head is right in between the teeth of Bumpy.
Oh,
Damn,
Jesus.
Bumpy happens to trip a little bit.
That'd be real unfortunate. Was it
That's
3?
supposed to be a
Okay.
horse?
That's
You know, we're not all artists here, right? We're not all artists. Got it?
Yeah, Mr. Amogus man.
drawing tablet.
Yeah.
All right.
Are those supposed to be ears, or does it have like eye stalks coming out of its head?
Yeah, those are totally eyes,
Both,
man.
they're
Just-
built in.
That's his ear armor.
Ah, yes, ear armor.
Okay. So for 3. All right. Where the hell this is gonna go? So you guys keep on walking. You come across, you know, a lot more like little ponds and stuff. You know, you see a few dragonflies, and then you see it land on this plant with these like little pinkish, reddish, little furry bits on top. And the bottom part, which is like a lot bigger, it's like a bowl, just opens up and fucking grabs it. And the dragonfly's gone.
Hmm.
I mean, there still remains of it, but it's not intact anymore.
Is
And
a
you
yellow.
see, Dinnery, go ahead and make a perception check for me. As this dragonfly gets eaten, basically, the little reddish furry part on top seems to get a little redder. And you look around, there's a bit of yellowish part to it.
Well, this may be it. Is it just by itself, or are there any other?
Looking around, there's like three other ones.
And are we meant to harvest the entire plant for this?
Let's me go look. You are, yes, you are meant to basically take the main part of it. You don't need to take the stem, but basically that top like
bowl shape
bowl
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Which would
there are
include that little red
three?
thing. There is 3,
There-
yes.
All right, so I guess we'll take 2 then.
Okay. So you can take 2 and cut it off. Are you cutting off the one that just basically ate dragonfly?
No, we'll leave that.
We'll leave that one? Okay. Cool.
All right, so we'll leave that one, and that was the Bastille.
Bastille, and you can put 2 on that one. I don't know if I have weight on this one, but I think I do. Let me check. It's probably the same though, if you just want to put it early as I go look. But yeah, that's another plant technically done, but if you want to get more, you could. But this is technically your end destination of Mayon spell. 1.5 miles away from the edge of the swamp, northwest. Bastille is 0.0. Yeah, same thing, 0.04. I think every plant I put in is just 0.04 because I got lazy.
Hey, Jadow.
Yes.
So you remember how I was dashing earlier?
Yes.
I'm gonna start dashing again.
Okay.
Hey,
Where are you going? Let's start with that, because you guys no longer have a group end destination. You're just running.
South.
You're running
I'm
south.
gonna go south.
Okay. What is the rest of the party doing? As Mayon begins to take off.
I'm gonna make an initial attempt to grab him before he can do that, because I mean, if he's going that way, like this is marshy water, these sort of areas, so Denry probably moved pretty well through this area compared to Mayon.
Okay, so go ahead and make contested.
Yeah, so have I.
Dinry, you make acrobatic check.
God damn it.
Mayon, you can make basically also acrobatics. Yeah. Dinry, acrobatics, because he is speedy boy. Okay, Dinry, you go ahead and grab onto Mayon's arm as you see him trying to pull away from you.
Come on,
Tie him back up.
do you really want to go back in the road? Also, you're about to abandon your little friend.
I can just well, he'll just come back to me.
But you were about to
Good.
abandon us.
I'll find
Again.
you guys down.
You said you've lived here, right? I'm starting to not believe that. Do you not remember how dangerous the swamp is?
I remember how dangerous it is. I just choose not to care.
Okay. Well, we're trying to complete a quest here. I mean, you wanted to become an adventurer with the guild, right? We're completing a quest as a party. And from what I've heard from other parties while we were in town and from our time spent in town, it is not normal to just leave your party and run off on your own without explaining what you're doing.
Talking about Sonia did that.
They left. They were just gone.
Yeah, that's what.
And they left a note.
Okay, well, I left my goodbyes.
Oh, you're leaving us?
No,
Then what are you doing?
magic.
What?
I'm doing magic.
You're doing magic.
Yep.
I look over at the rest of the party. What do you guys think?
Should I
Roll
let my
deception.
horse eat it?
Can I roll deception?
God damn it.
I mean, we'll see what the other party says first.
Should I let
This shit
Bumpy
is
eat his
stupid,
friend
man.
to teach him a lesson?
Swear to God, if Bumpy eats him, you're getting it.
I mean, you said you could just get him back anyway. It doesn't sound like you're too attached.
I mean, I've lived with him for like years, man. You can't just.
And so you're gonna leave him here by himself?
I mean, he's immortal.
Immortality does not protect you from death.
Yes.
He'll die, but he'll just be reborn.
That's definitely not how immortality works.
Well, that's how his immortality works. He's a mushroom man.
All right,
Mortality just means age doesn't kill you.
what's the consensus here, party? What do we do with them?
We're
Time.
not
Kill
tying you
him.
back up.
I mean, we already told you why we tied you up, and you
are-
repeated that same mistake.
You are not tying me back up.
Time.
Hey, Topo, you have any input?
Kill him.
Somebody, you have any input?
I mean, it's annoying, but I don't know about killing yet. Like, come on.
Well, you know,
Listen, don't make me call.
we have a tradition in my village, you know, when youngsters get a little too
Youngsters, I'm older than you.
bit.
Okay, well, you act like a youngster,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Man, I've
that.
been in the woods for too
And-
long.
You know, when they got a little too big for their britches, if they tried to run, then you know we would let them go, and if they came back, then they proved they were capable warriors, and if not, then you know we held a funeral service and moved on. So, what do we think?
Run away. I'm not running away. I'm just running. Just let me run.
Considering how much effort it took to find you.
Okay, but I was on a mission then. We completed my mission.
Just tie him up. Save us all the trouble.
No, you tie me up again and I'll just get out.
All right, if you want it that badly. Okay, so I'm gonna bring him back to the cart.
Swear to God.
We're gonna lift him up
Dinry.
into the cart.
Dinry! I'm gonna kick Dinry in the face.
I'm holding you like away from me as I'm like lifting you up.
I would say go ahead and make a normal armored attack with disadvantage,
Just one of these strength check.
which is strength. Yeah, I mean, try to hit him, but it's not doing much.
Dinry, put me down this instant or I will.
Okay, I'll put you
fight
down, and I drop him into the cart, and then hold
I'm running.
my hand against his back against the cart. So he is forced against the cart, and I look over at Danless and say, "You want to try your retry tying your knot?"
You can tie it. It's fine. I'm gonna just, put his little friend a bit deeper in Bumpy's mouth. And then Bumpy's gonna start putting his teeth onto the head and start gently giving a squeeze.
Okay, I take my. Let's see. Do I even have rope?
Just reuse the rope on the floor of the wagon.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess there would still be some there from when he turned into a snake. All right, I'll use that, and this time he is going to be tied. He's going to be tied facing. I'll roll him over so he at least gets to look up at the
That's
sky,
the sky.
and he's not stuck looking down at the
Okay.
wooden planks of the wagon. But I also say, as I'm doing this, if you escape again, whatever happens to you. We'll tell the guild that you had an accident or something, but we're a party. We're not your we're not your parents. And so I tie him up and make sure to knot it tight enough that he can't wiggle free, but not so tight that he's going to be uncomfortable. I'm trying not to be an asshole.
Okay. I will say at this point, if someone can roll me a,
God damn it.
just check real quick, a d20 plus something. I mean, if someone just want to roll d20, I'll add it on after, so I figure out what this is. Okay. Who wants to roll the d20? Go ahead and do it.
I'm busy tying if someone else wants to do it.
And you're adding a +5 to this.
Damn.
Okay,
Boy.
21. That is pretty good.
Almost come out and beat our asses
Which
now.
is...
He's rolling how many of those teleporting spiders now jump into the cart on demand?
So
Yes.
you guys hear a bit of splashing in the water nearby.
Oh,
This water area, by the way, is this is where you just got the plant, the Bastille you just got, and this side's pretty. There's just a bit of water here. You guys are busy. You're busy dealing with your mushroom friend here as these, I want to call fish, these birds,
Those are two very
these
different.
bats. I don't know. They have wings. These red, like these pale pink bat with like these large beaks that you guys didn't see coming because you guys were too busy dealing with your mushroom friend trying to run away. They're flying out of this water that's next to you guys.
That's not good.
And that's 21. Okay, so I will roll this. Uno momento. Okay, as they poke into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from the top of the list, Dimri, what's your AC?
15.
15. Okay, so 2 of these weird red bat things, they come out of this water flying at pretty fast speeds and stab into your armor. It doesn't do any damage because it was it, but they're just hanging there. Who's next? Mayon, what's your AC?
shit.
Wait, it stabbed something into my armor?
It's like beak thing, just like poked into your armor. It doesn't do damage, but it's like stuck to you.
Huh.
Mayon, what's your AC?
Didn't Dinry tie me down to like the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm tied to the
Yes,
floor.
but
so I don't
what is your
think
AC? I have that
12.
accounted in. 12? Okay. Yeah, so there's 2 of these beak looking things. I'll get an image in a second. But these things like fly out and just hit the cart around you. They don't hit you directly. One of them kind of like hits your friendly ghost steer. He's no longer in pain, but he just looks down at it, he's like, huh. It basically just goes through him. But he doesn't seem like he's in pain from that.
These look familiar, Ghosty?
Not really. It doesn't look good though. You look at him. There's like one of these things basically sticking out of his chest, but you can still see it through him. It's really hitting the wood behind him. Next on the list, Selma. What's your AC?
16.
16. Oh, okay. So one of them hits your armor. One of them hits next to you. You again take no damage. These things are flying out at 40 feet a second. And then
second,
Tuppo, what is your AC?
Fucking
Sorry,
foul.
40 feet every 6 seconds, but I mean, with their attack, they're basically at a second. Tuppo, what's your AC?
14.
14. Okay, so one of them does hit you, and it does. It attaches to you. It does 7 damage.
Ouchie.
7 damage.
It does 7 piercing damage as it sticks itself into you.
Ow.
And then Xanlis, what's your AC? I don't think any of these will hit you.
18.
18. Yeah, no. So none of them hit you. Yeah, no. They like glint off your armor a little, even though you're like watching back. They just didn't get a good aim in, and so some of these are like stuck in the ground ish. Some of them are like ready to fly off again, and this is where we have everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You guys can untie me now?
No.
I should probably move myself back to where I was when I was
You
tying.
guys should definitely untie
Yeah, so
me.
move yourself
if I could
to
double
where you would be. I'm gonna get the map up in a second.
Holy shit, Topo near the top of the initiative order.
That's new.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Jadow, did he tell Tuppo that he has the better tail now, whatever it is?
Better tail. Yeah, Tuppo, I forgot.
I
One
saw
of the
that on my
nights.
sheet.
Yeah, you saw it? Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, that happened. As I quickly fixed
Tuppo's
this
tail's a
thing.
better weapon now.
Out
It's a
of,
magical weapon.
out of curiosity,
Yes.
because one of my feats lets me, if I have maybe not since I was tying him, but one of them says that if an enemy enters my attack range, I can use my reaction to swing at it. Did this happen so fast that I didn't have time for that, or do I get a
yeah,
swing?
sure. If you want to swing at one of them, go for it.
Little bastard. I just start poking the one attached to me with the handle.
Henry, I can hear you're busy there. You want to untie me, though?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay, yeah. Cool, thanks.
What layer is this on? Oh, it's on this layer. The fuck?
I can't see anything without my glasses.
Oh, whoops. Okay, let me just move that onto. I'll just move it onto this layer. Doesn't matter. And I
Does
need
anybody
to move
watch
you guys.
Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
Cause I gotta watch it for
So
school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where do you guys go? Oh no, that's you. Okay. Copy. Open the map. That's not the right map. That buffering is great. Yeah, this like combat music is just buffering like crazy. This is awful. Why is it buffering? Like it on YouTube, you can see like 90% of it's buffering, and still on like the first 5% and just dying.
Love to see it.
Why are you still on this layer? I thought I moved you. The fuck? Okay. Well, let me just turn you guys. I will move the map over, but I have to move you guys just a bit. To this one.
Oh.
It's almost like in the ground for me right here, so.
Oh, this is a weird one.
Yes, it is. We might only use like 5% of this map because of how it is. We'll keep the ghost in the wagon off the map for now, but you guys are like somewhere out there. As I cut it off.
I'm gonna go for a swim.
So Mayon, you are technically still in the wagon. We'll leave you there for now, but you're technically still in the
I'm
wagon.
still tied down. I'm still tied.
Yeah. You're still in the wagon. We'll
hate
throw it
this
like
bullshit.
off the side of the map on one side.
I hate this bullshit. I'll just like bring myself up here.
Did everyone roll initiative yet? Yes.
Looks like it.
This music bullshit thing. Love to see it. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to get. Add turn. There we go. Everyone can see themselves on the turn order.
Yeah.
And go ahead and adjust yourself on the initiative thing to what you've rolled.
I just didn't want it.
As this thing just keeps buffering because it hates me.
Hate speech.
Maybe if I choose a different one, it'll work better.
Oh my god, I can't type my fucking thing in.
Yeah, it's because when multiple people try to use it, it prevents someone.
That was so much cancer.
Okay, is that it? Is that
Cancer? You
everyone?
want cancer? I can show you.
Yeah, except
Okay,
for the
so-
mystery creatures we're fighting.
Yeah, Xanos, if you want to restart yourself, you might want to do that real quick.
Damn, he's massive.
As I go ahead and pull my fancy token over from somewhere. I don't know where I left it. I left it somewhere. Here it is.
Does not want to let me resize it.
I'll fix it. Give me a second. There you go. Oh. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me reset.
Okay, so these things, it's probably easier if I just describe instead of visually showing because of just how it is, but there's one. This was not exactly the best place to have it be done, but it had to be. But basically,
Yeah, it should
there's like,
definitely be close.
there's basically 10 of these.
Okay, so they're
Or-
very small.
They're pretty small, yes. Are they supposed to be small? I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, no, they are. When you swing 18, 18 does hit damage. It does hit. Which one are you hitting at?
The one that like stuck itself to me,
Okay.
just whacking it with the I like hold the glaive more like a dagger and just start jabbing it at it.
Okay, so you whack at it and just check. Okay, cool. Got it. So one of them is dead with that.
Oh,
You watch it just plop over. That's it. I only have
Perfect.
one of them on each of you right now, but that's just because it sucks at copy pasting. Mayon, you're technically in the cart, but there is technically two next to you. If anyone's untying him, we'll leave him down there for now. But there's two of them there.
Yeah, he's
Should
fine.
be, like,
He's
right
chilling
next to
down
me.
there. Is he
Putting
okay?
his socks.
Someone fucking untie me, god damn it!
Okay, so
Little
one
bit
of
of
them is stuck into Tuppo right now, right? And the other
took a
one,
little ouch.
yeah, he took a little ouchie. So let me roll my. I'll just roll one to move them all at the same time for attack stuff. Okay, so they are going dead last for that thing. I don't have my thing up either because I didn't think combat would happen here, but it did. As this combat music just keeps pausing on me. Okay, well, what if I change setting? It's on performance. What do you mean? Bruh.
Raggy, we're in trouble.
Okay, this is god awful. Sure, I'll leave it there for now. Let's hope that sticks. I will just add Uno because they rolled dead last. Oh, because they rolled. Fuck. There we go. Did it break? I deleted it by accident. Okay, well, anyways, movement. Is anyone moving anywhere while I add this last boy to the turn order?
Yeah, can I roll inside the ghost?
You want to roll inside the ghost? I mean, he's sitting, so partially, sure.
Sweet.
If I move away from these fuckers and try to help untie mushroom dumbass, would that give them opportunities?
Maybe.
Ah, shit.
I mean, they are on top of you pretty much.
Yeah. It is what it is.
But I will say, if no one else is moving, they are moving. So they will fly out 40
You can't
feet.
move.
As they fly off, wouldn't we get opportunity?
Yes.
Oh.
So you can go ahead and roll those. If anyone, I'll just check passive because that makes more sense. Tuppo and Mayon, you do notice in the water there is.
About that, I'm looking up at the sky.
You are looking at the sky. I mean, so you're not looking at the water. So Tuppo, you would see these ripples in the water that seems a bit unnatural as these very odd things are happening. So movement is done. As opportunity attacks, who's taking them? Because technically everyone but Mayon could take on one.
I'm taking an opportunity attack.
Except for Dimmer, since
wonder
he's telling you his
why
reaction
I-
for that thing.
I will.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an attack roll. I'll just delete one that would have been near you for whatever.
No. I always want to do that.
12 does not hit. 8 does not hit.
What a shocking grasp.
Soma, are you doing anything?
Oh.
As this music
Sure.
just cuts in and out. I don't know why it works on one but not the other. Like,
Just
here, what if, does that help? I don't know. Oh, I just canceled the music by accident. Whoops. 17. Opportunity attack. Do you have mage? Not mage. Let me see your thing, because I don't know if you can take that as an opportunity attack. Unless you have like
No.
shield cast or something. Let me check.
I don't know.
No, you took sharpshooter at your feet, so no, you can't do magic as an
oops.
opportunity attack. You have to do normal melee.
Alright. I did this, didn't I? Oh.
That works. That's a crit. Yeah, you don't have roll damage. That's one of them's dead. No worries.
Okay.
But again, Tuppo, you do see in the water. There's a few more ripples.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I love
And then
ripples.
actual attack phase. Who's attacking?
Okay, so are there any more on us?
No, they all flew off.
Okay, they all
So
flew off.
those that were, you do notice, I would say, just looking at this, those that were stuck did fly slightly less out of movement.
What do these things look like exactly? Like, do they look
Um,
just like regular bats?
they're like red. I don't know. Here, I'll drag it in. 1 second.
The red dumpling.
I can't open image and new tab. There, you can also see what name it is with that. Fuck it. There you go. It's that. They're like they look more like bats. But they're like fur on around this head part. It's like a large bat and oversized mosquito.
Oh.
And they are
Alright.
like pink right now. They're pinkish creatures. So attack phase. Who is attacking as I quickly go and actually put the combat stuff on the thing? 'Cause I forgot, don't mind me.
Sounds like Valheim music.
This is Valheim music.
Okay, so I guess I'll attack if no one else is going ahead of me.
Go for it.
Okay,
I'll put
so
these off
I
now
Does
here.
Toll the Dead count as attack or magic?
Total Dead, does that use attack roll or saving throw? Because if it's saving throw, it's on magic. If it uses attack roll, it's on attack.
Saving throw.
Yeah, okay, so that's on magic phase.
Okay.
Also, this is off-centered by something, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Alright, just let me know when I'm good.
So who attacked?
You're
I'm gonna first. So I can. How clearly can I see the ones in here in the water?
They're out in the open, like they're flying like
Out.
up,
Okay.
basically. Like you can clearly see them.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm going to shoot this one here
Okay,
with my longbow.
go for it.
Ooh, need to move that out of the way. Longbow.
13 plus 2, that does hit.
All right, then damage
This is like good old hunting skills.
minimum.
Minimum damage, that still kills.
Okay, so I also, thanks to my class feature, I have Horde Breaker.
Yeah.
So since this one's within 5 feet, I am going to attack that one, but I am also, as a bonus action, going to cast Hail of Thorns on my arrow.
Horde Breaker 5e. Let me just make sure that is. I'm pretty sure it is what I'm thinking, but I will make
Yeah,
sure.
any
When you
when
make a
you
weapon
an
tag, you can make
attack,
another. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's within 5 feet of the first one.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Which they are.
All right, so I cast some magic on my arrow. Like a little bit of magic goes from my fingers into the special arrow. As I fire it off, please.
You have Hail of Thorns. That's a spell too, right? If you can click on that, let me look at that
Oh
too.
yeah.
Hail of Thorns. 6 damage.
So anything within 5 feet of the one hit needs to make a dex save or take an additional 1d10. They'll take half as much.
So which one are you
on
targeting now? From there.
I target the one right here since
Right here. Okay, so
yeah. Although I'm
roll
realizing
damage
now I
off
should have
the
gone for
first.
another
I
one.
mean, minimum damage was 3, right? So that's gonna kill you either way.
So yeah, I mean I'll roll damage, but I also
Roll
need
damage
to roll the
for
d10. 1d10.
yes. The 7.
No
That's a
mods,
dex
no
save. Fail or half? Fail. Okay. Their dex should be pretty good, but are they gonna survive regardless?
They have more than 1 HP.
They do have more than 1 HP.
They have 2 HP.
They have 2 HP.
Okay, guys, I narrowed it down.
What's the
Damn.
range on that? Within
Pretty
5
good.
feet?
Yeah, 5
Okay, so yeah,
feet,
so one of them lives.
right next to it.
One of them lives.
Okay. Oh, I got rid of a few.
Yes.
Then that
So that's
is
dinner
my
range.
actions depleted.
Soma, Tuppo, Zanlis, and technically Mayon. Technically actions, but Mayon, if you're trying to break out, I'll give you a strength check right now because I kind of forgot about that. If you want to try getting out of those restraints.
Oh no. I'm gonna let them fight this out. I'm gonna,
So Soma, Zanlis, and Tuppo, are you guys taking any actions?
Yes. I use Handbreaker.
Okay. Go ahead and
probably
roll your
closest.
attacks. 19, very nice.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna mix attack and magic unless the magic is like really unless it matters more. So you can go ahead and tell me which one you want to toll, and I'll roll the wisdom, right? I believe. Okay, so this one right here, first toll
It
dead.
is
Zanlis, tell me which one you're targeting.
Wisdom.
It's a 14 on the wisdom save.
I believe that's a save. Yeah, it's a 10 save.
Boy.
10 save, so he takes no damage. Soma, who are you targeting?
Gonna be this fucker.
I do not see
the
your
one that's
thing.
directly same row as Chrono.
Same row. He was targeting the one back here.
Well, yeah, I'm saying same row as him, like
Oh,
from his
the
position.
one. Okay, so so this one down here.
Yeah.
Okay,
don't know how to
so
pick. He has pink.
that one. Go ahead and roll
Both of us,
damage.
but-
I'll see what minimum damage
Oh.
on that is, but I'm pretty sure it's dead regardless.
Yeah, I mean, what we narrowed it down has 2 HP.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just checking minimum damage. I'm pretty sure your minimum damage for Handbreaker is higher than 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's minimum damage is 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that one's dead. Cool. Tuppo, are you doing anything?
Yes, I'm going to shoot one of them.
Okay. But hey, do you have anything
Shoot
else you
that
want to do on your action before we move on to just technically the next turn completely? Tuppo, you can go ahead and make your attack roll on which one? Okay. I'm pretty sure your minimum damage is also more than 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, for this round, you guys are basically just like skeet shooting. You're just like picking them out of the air with no problem whatsoever. You see Zanlis go ahead and try to hold a dead one of them, but it seems to just very easily just shake it off. So that would have been attack / magic, whatever. Is anyone actually using magic? But I don't think anyone can. We're back to movement and miscellaneous. So, at this point, who else is moving / doing anything else? If anyone else has, oh, Mayon, that's only you because everyone else used their actions already.
I mean, I guess
Or
I'll move a
miscellaneous.
little
But yeah, if you want to move, you
closer.
can move. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just get
On
right
this
in
one,
here.
there are more coming out of the water after those ripples in the water. As I
Go ahead and untie me. Unless you want it to be an actual action. Can I do my bonus action to untie?
yeah. You can move over and untie him and move back. You're close enough. So, man,
What-
you
what's
are
going
now untied.
God damn it! I was taking a nap.
4,
I'm gonna
6.
Step one forward.
Yeah, I'll just hop out here real quick. I still have my whole action economy.
Yes. So if there's anything you want to do, minus attacks, tell me right
Yeah,
now.
I'm
You
gonna-
have.
I'm gonna-
time. But these things that just came out of the water are gonna fly out. That's 40 feet,
great.
35. They're within feet for this one. So this one's gonna come and hit you. Whee! Oh, plop 2 there. We'll plop
God.
2 there. They're gonna try landing on you, basically piercing you. I think that's too. Ah! Okay, something's fucking up. There we go. 40 feet. It's a little too far. So they're gonna. These are gonna hit you. These are gonna fly in range of you, but at 40 feet,
What
so
the
too far.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
they're right there.
And we're still in the
Okay,
first round, right?
This is first round, technically, yes.
Okay.
And
I'm-
basically, another 10 of these have flown out and are flying at you, ready to sucky on your
I'm
blood.
using-
So,
Oh, what's the
I'm
let
using
me
my
roll
action
some attacks
to-
on from top down from
Symbiotic
Xanless
HP.
to yeah, that's your HP you're changing by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not change the HP. I'm trying to get rid of the bars. So
The
they're
bars.
obstructing.
Okay, if you're trying to get rid of the bars, just get rid of the last number.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, if you guys can keep track of your max HP, just do that. It's fine.
Alright.
12.
I believe in you guys. So Xanless, your AC like 18.
18.
Plink,
Okay, so
plink.
2 of them don't hit. Mayon, there's what 4 of them on you.
Yeah, I used
Uh,
my
1.
action already to symbiotic entity.
Okay, so you can pop that on.
Well, temporary. hit
What's your
points.
AC right now, Mayon?
12.
18 for okay, so 2 of them hit. So 2 of them poke into you.
Poke.
I'm
For
gonna
4
use
damage
my,
each.
Is that a reaction to do that?
Reaction to do what?
When a creature you can see moves in, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage.
The hail of spores thing. That is a reaction, yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter which one. Just,
That's guaranteed 2 damage on. Is there a save or no
Any-
save?
I think there might be is. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. And what's the DC on that?
13, I believe.
2 of them make it. Roll a d4 for me twice, and we'll see if it lands on the ones that actually hit you or not. 2 and 4 and 2. 4 and 2 means okay. So you take 4 damage because one of them does not. That was gonna hit you. Doesn't hit you.
Oh,
Okay. And that was movement. Oh, so that's
attack
at
for them.
start of turn. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Cool. So Mayon, you currently have 1 stuck in you. One of them kind of just missed you, flew at you, but that was as far as it went. Attack phase, Mayon. You're doing anything? You use symbiotic entity, right? So you technically
Yeah,
don't have
I
anything
have
else.
a bonus action.
Bonus action
but
for
I'm just gonna show
attack or
it
magic
later.
doesn't matter. Yeah, okay.
I'm just
So
gonna
you
show
do
it
that.
later.
Okay. So there you go. So you have intelligence on your melee weapon instead of your strength or dex, whatever that was.
It's wisdom.
Yes. Oh yeah, wisdom. My bad. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead because I believe unless anyone else wants to move, go ahead and move. But Everyone, the Sturges have already moved all their movement, so we just move on to round 2 after everyone moves to wherever they want to be.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good here.
Okay, so
Gonna
top
go over.
of the next movement phase is anyone else moving again.
Oh, no, man, I moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, taking some opportunities right there, crossing path with like 4 birds.
These
I'm
birds.
calling them like mosquito flying fish.
Or
I mean, they didn't steal.
Mosquito bat.
Xanless, 2 of them would have come at you, 2 of them would have flown away. If you want to use a reaction to hit one of them, go for it.
yeah.
Mayon, 1 of them hit you, so that guy would have stuck to you. The other one would have stayed and flew off. 12
12
does
got a
not
friend.
hit. Oop, 12 does not hit. So it whiffs. This one's gonna fly closer. This one's gonna fly closer. Denry, this one's gonna hit you. That one's gonna
Fine,
hit
can-
you. So yeah, 2
can
for you
use
guys,
my-
2 for you guys.
I'm
You
gonna
can
use my
your-
reaction to hit one with my glaive.
Go for it.
Attempt to hit one with
As
my
I
glaive.
accidentally open a pin board. The fuck? Somo 1's flying at you.
Wah! That does not hit.
That does not hit. And then we have top down Mayon. There's that one's stuck to you, and at the start of the turn, they will begin to suck your blood. They suck
Yeah.
5 hit points out of your body. You take 5 blood loss hit points gone. There you go. Xanless, none of them did. We see your is 18. Both of them hit.
They hit.
They
Oh,
hit.
shit.
One does 7 damage, one does 4 damage. And then Soma, this one does. That one also hits. You take 6 damage.
Wah!
Tuppo, what's your AC? I'm pretty sure it's above 11, right?
14.
Yeah, okay, so that one misses. And Dinry, what's your AC?
15.
Yeah, okay, so you rolled 14. So both of the ones that flew right by you either chink your armor, hit your armor, or stuck in your armor, or are just not doing much. They flew
What a
past you, they
bastard.
missed you. You know, they're fast little fox. They're moving at 40 feet around. They're not fun to deal with. But okay, that's movement done. Attack phase.
Time to start swatting.
Begin to SWAT. Everyone can take their actions to hit.
No. I want to take my action to use face step.
To use
And
what?
it is
Sorry.
summer. Face
Oh,
step.
that. Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. I'm going to face step to literally right here. Every
Okay.
creature that I can see takes fire damage due to my proficiency bonus, which is
Oh god.
So quick question: does that include
my
teammates?
choice.
Okay, your choice.
Any creature I
yeah.
choose.
Okay, so
Okay, thank
within
God.
5 feet. So
Jesus.
everyone on Tuppo and the 2 that was right next to you.
No.
I think 5
yeah.
feet, right? Or where
Everything
you were,
within
or
5
where you
feet, so
end
I
up?
would go
Because I don't remember. I will open
where I
it up
end
real
up.
quick.
So I'm.
So yeah, so everyone on Tuppo and the ones that were next to you,
So
basically.
if I were
right?
to go like right here, it would hit pretty much everything except the one on Mayon, right?
Mayon and Dinry, yeah.
It's alright, I can deal with the ones on me.
Yeah, I got a plan for the one.
It's a
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lagran
do that.
Summer, right? I believe.
Yeah. Some.
Summer. Immediately after using your fate, each creature of your choice that you see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage equal to your charisma modifier, minimum damage of 1. What's your modifier?
2.
2. Okay, yeah. So they all. You watch as this heavily armored Ladrin just bamf out and just appear 5 feet, like just where he was. Seems very counterintuitive as these fire just erupt from where he erupts, and all these little batshit creatures up and burn off. They burn into crisp and they are gone.
Is that
Not the ones
counting
on-
as my
Oh.
action, or is that a
That, I believe, that's a bonus action to use
Is
that.
it a bonus?
That's a bonus action. Technically, that would have been movement, miscellaneous, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Good enough. At this point, it doesn't really matter. So if you have an actual action to use, go for it. Which everyone does. So Mayon, there's one stuck on you. If you want to pull him off, you can, or you just hit him.
No, I'm
that
not
works.
gonna pull him off. I'm gonna fucking produce flame his ass.
Produce flame. Okay, if you can click on that, let me see what the save on that is. Save
Phase
is.
step would have counted as movement, then I also probably would have moved
I don't think there
back
is.
to where I was.
I don't think it is. It's just an
Okay, yeah,
attack
that's
roll.
fine. That works.
Can I just roll damage since it's attached to me?
So
So I'm just gonna like
attack with
grab
the
it.
flame. Make a range. I'll say just make a. I would say just make a spell attack. A normal spell attack. I don't know how. I'll say make it at advantage since it is stuck to you. And we use the damage there because it's dead either way. Yeah, that does it. There you go. That works. Nice and easy. You seeing Xanless next to you make a nice flame. You're like, I like fire too. And you produce a bit of flame on your hands, and you go and grab onto this little mosquito bat, whatever the fuck this is, and burn it away.
Cooked is it?
It is overcooked.
I'm gonna. Hey, Denry, you want some fish?
Maybe later.
Okay, I'll put this in my backpack.
Okay, so you can put a overcooked sturge into your inventory. Did you put weight on this? I don't think they do. No, they don't put weight into the thing.
No, you kind of have
but it
to
is tiny,
extrapolate that.
so like it's probably like a few bites at least if you're gonna eat it. Soma, are you gonna do anything?
I mean, not really. There's
Okay.
nothing really close enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Tup, are you gonna do anything?
No.
Xanless, are you gonna do anything?
I would try casting Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
On this one.
That's fine. Go ahead. It was a wisdom save 10, right? Wisdom save 10. He rolled a 12. They have a minus one to roll too. It's just not. It's just not going through. Maybe this.
Point my sword and nothing happens again.
Yeah. So you guys notice like he's not. It's this magic isn't coming off of Xanless himself. It's more like coming off his sword. You watch as every time he's casted it so far, the gem on his sword seems to just glow a little. Okay, so Xanless, Mayon, you just did that. Dinner, you doing anything?
I mean, I'm gonna deal with the two on me.
Okay.
Given how close they are at the moment, I gonna grab the dagger off my belt and use that on one of them, and then I'm gonna swing my tail like a fly swatter and try to knock the other one out of the air.
Go for it.
So we got
You need to
dagger.
beat a 14 on both of them.
Fuck.
Doesn't hit.
Come on, tail. Yeah.
That does hit. Nice.
So since that technically hits, would I be able to use actually
Warbreaker?
yeah, so dagger was my first attack. Tail whip is a bonus action. So since the dagger was the actual attack, would I be able to use Hordebreaker or would I not?
Let
Because
me
I'd
go.
be trying to
Bring
because I'd be
your
trying to swing at the same enemy technically.
Hunter. Hordebreaker. Let's see. Once on each turn when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon. Yeah.
Alright,
Technically,
so
yeah.
I guess I'll swing. Well, should I use my tail again then, or dagger?
That would have been tail that hit.
Okay, so tail attack again. Come on. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so both of them, I'm pretty sure your minimum damage goes over that. Regardless. So the two on you are dead. The remaining two...
Oh.
Sorry, the remaining three are off. In the water. Not in the water, but over the water. Anyone else have anything else?
Nah.
Okay, so no magic. Back to movement. Anyone moving again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep backing up.
Keep backing up. All right. This is I'll go behind a tree. You don't like this. It's not being fun.
Don't worry, guys. You got this. I'll just go tie myself back up.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Okay, so back to movement. These are gonna just move the remaining little movement they have left this turn. But does anyone else have action coming to use? Otherwise, we just skip the next round and go from there.
I think Tuppo has attacks.
Tuppo still has
left.
actions left. Tuppo, are you going to do anything for the rest of the round? Because everyone's going to use everything else.
Nope.
Nope.
How hurt
Okay.
is everybody looking?
Say that again?
How hurt is everybody looking?
How hurt is everyone looking? Xanless, did you take any damage? I think you're completely fine, right?
No, you told me I took a 7 and a 4.
You took
from
7
two
4
things. Or
from
was
that,
someone
and you're
else?
what, max 28?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I already
yeah,
subtracted.
so yeah. Honestly, just keep your health bar. Just keep health bar there at minimums, because that manages with the aura thing. So you can see if someone's more orange than the other. I don't know why
Yeah.
Soma. Oh no, that's why. Okay, yeah. So if they're green, they're slightly hurt, but not much. If they have no aura around them, they're completely fine. And the color goes down to orange, from yellow to orange to red, the more hurt they are. So Tuppo, you're not going to do anything with any of your movement or your actions. If anyone has movement they want to use, remaining movement, go for it. Otherwise, we'll just move on to round 3.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
And I will quickly check something. Aw, damn. I can't find a decent one. Okay, so next round, movement phase. Who is moving? These Sturges are going to dive into the water. They fly a bit and into the water they go.
Who's in my swamp?
Oh, and I can't click because it's not letting me. And into the water, you don't see them. Player GM. They are deep into the water. You see a bit of ripple as they go down. You see a bit of like the little bubbles as you can slightly follow them for a sec, but you know it's a bit muddy, it's a bit swampy water. You don't see them anymore. Anyone else doing anything?
Looking over at Mayon. What is he doing?
Mayon, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of chilling, leaning on my staff behind this tree.
How inconspicuous. Okay. I mean, if we can't see him anymore, I guess I'll like keep a lookout, but unless they resurface, then I'm gonna go ahead and can I cast the spell right now, or?
Yeah. I mean, if
All right.
we can skip past it since you don't see any enemy contacts right now. So what
Okay,
spell do you want to
well,
cast?
I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
Okay.
I'm gonna give 5 to Tuppo and 5 to Xanless.
Okay. So you guys technically, until we're out of combat, you can take an action to eat 1, because that's
Yeah,
how
that's
that
5
is.
HP.
Yeah, that's 5 HP. 1 HP at a time until we're out of combat. Otherwise, you can just eat them all. Is anyone else doing anything? Any movement? Any attack? Any magic? There's apparently
doesn't seem
Shrek on the other side waving at you guys.
So
He's
Shrek.
not waving.
Is he sticking the middle finger? Is that what that is? Get out of my swamp. You guys
Damn it,
somehow
Shrek.
hear from a voice inside your head.
Schweepy.
Oh god, he's gotten close.
Oh god. He's here.
What's Shrek's?
Alright,
what's
I gotta
Shrek's
roll for
AC?
Shrek. Let's see. I gotta find an ogre quick.
Oh god.
He demolishes the bat thing.
Just plucks one out of the water and eats it. No, he
Yeah, no,
blows
he
it up.
swam
Ozzy
over
Osbourne
and you
style.
see in his hand, yeah, there's just like, a sturge right in his hand. He's not doing much, but he's there eating, chomping on his bloody fucking something, I don't know.
It's Shrek, so he blows into it, makes it a balloon.
And he flies away.
Yep, there we go.
There you go. He blows it and
Off
up he
to me
goes.
with the Lorax.
Bye. Up he goes into the air.
Hey.
Bye.
Eat my 5 berry.
Yeah. Honestly, we are technically out of combat. So.
And Yep, enjoy your 5.
Enjoy your 5 hit points as I.
Delicious berries.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're pretty helpful. They can also nourish you.
Where do you get them from? Pull them out of your ass?
Well, no, I create them with magic.
Out of his ass.
No,
Are these crocodile turds?
no, a little too small for those.
A bit too red as well, as you notice. Unless,
Yeah.
he's shitting blood, then I guess that's a different
Oh my
worry.
God.
I guess that's a different worry you should
It's
be
a whole
looking at.
different story. He's shitting blood. Hold on.
And they technically provide enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Yes.
You guys don't need to eat now.
So,
Hey, dude.
All right, so isn't it fun being in my homeland, guys?
No.
The swamp's so much fun.
Oh man.
we're back to carriage land.
Y'all better not tie me up again. I swear to God.
Stop fucking running
No,
away.
I look. I already said. What happens from here on out is up to you. But if you run off again, we're not going searching for you. We're not abandoning the quest. We took this quest, so at this point, it is entirely the ball is in your court.
Wait, we have one more plant to find, right?
We have 2, I believe.
2?
You guys
Let me double check.
have 2, yes.
You want me
Yep,
to find one of the plants?
We are looking for Parlous and Dematter. What's the matter with you?
Haha. Okay, can somebody roll a what's history under? History is under intelligence. Somebody roll a d20 plus 1. Sorry, plus 2 for me.
Hmm.
So 10.
So
because the answer
10.
is-
Just what I wanted. So at this point, you guys finish fighting these sturges. You guys, gather up your belongings. You gather up your bloody holes, and that's in some of you. You guys eat down these very tasty red good berries, and you feel pretty full. Ghosty here is something that comes out and says, "Guys, I remember something.
Yeah, go
Guys,
see.
my name. I think it's Flame. I think
Flame?
Flam?
Like-
Flame? I just
Flam?
have an image of how it's spelled. It's just I think it's Flame, Flam,
Florida man?
Flay M. I
How do
write
you
it,
spell
but
it?
I don't have anything to write with.
How do you
Florida?
spell it?
How do you spell it? FLAYIY? It's one of those letters, and then M at the end.
Flim?
It's very
Flame? I think.
Wait, he said FLYM?
FLAY or IM.
Oh. I thought. Flam? I don't know.
Flame. There. Those are those two spellings I meant if you needed that. But knowing the
Okay.
fun guys, spelling is not your strong suit, so.
Does that name ring any bells for me?
Does it ring any bells for you? Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Shit. Shit.
4. Not really. Maybe. Not any concrete, faces that are coming to mind.
Dang. Yeah, and I look over at Mayon and say, he said he used to go through the swamp and trade. Did he ever trade with you?
Jadow?
Go ahead. Go ahead and make a history check for me too.
Not supposed to be advantage.
It's fine. 11. You don't recognize him.
Yeah, no.
But you know, he might have been one of the few people that came by your shack. You're not maybe not. You don't remember trading with people, but I mean, technically you did trade with people. But not his ghostly face doesn't ring any bells.
I don't really remember anything about this dude.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, I lived in like buttfuck nowhere, man.
Right. Okay, so we have a name now. I mean, that could be helpful if we return to town, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to get us closer to finding your dog. Let us know if any other memories come back to you. Maybe they might be able to help us, but we'll keep that in mind.
I'll just
and you know,
keep thinking.
yeah, once we get back to town, we'll let them know. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe,
so you guys saddle up, get the cart back going. Which way are you guys going now?
well, let's see. We don't really. Let me just look at my notes. see if I have
Let me take a
anything.
look at the time. It would
Okay.
be okay. So we'll end soon. It is late afternoon at this point.
Okay. Well, I know that Demeter apparently grows deeper in marshes. Would that be? Would they be growing underwater or poking out from deep within marshes?
I'll be right back.
So marshes, that when I think of marshes, is more like I want to say shallower water, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not thinking of marshes correctly.
I mean, they're usually fairly shallow in compared to other bodies of water, but they can get deeper in certain parts because it specifically says deep in marshes. So I was just checking to see if that.
What is this? The matter or Parlos?
Demeter.
The matter.
Maybe by deep in marshes, it means like in the heart of a marsh.
Maybe.
Or that.
Not
yes.
like where it's like on the edge where they have like not dry dirt.
I would
Yeah,
say
Dry
more
dirt
like
instead of all.
I would say deep in marshes. I would say not like underwater. It's definitely over water. So like probably
Okay.
more like even wetter areas. I guess.
Radio.
Like it's a swamp. It's already wet. So you just gotta see. You basically just have to find some oddly colored plant.
Well, I don't think we're going to be making it out of the swamp before sunset, so it'd probably be a good idea to start setting up camp while we can still see a little bit. And
Okay.
we can finish searching in the morning and hopefully be out of here by tomorrow.
So
Or
quick
later
question:
tomorrow.
where are you guys setting up camp?
Preferably not right next to the lake where those fucking mosquito bat things came out of.
Okay.
Where's the closest trail?
Probably should
I mean,
be
you
right on the
haven't
trail.
seen one on your way here. You've kind of been trying. I mean, the trail that's been made is made by you guys.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Past
guys.
that, there's no actual trail. You look at the map, you see like some semblance of the lake-ish here, maybe, but like there's trees in the way. You're not sure.
Yeah, so we'll find as long as it's decently distant enough to where they can't just jump out of the water onto us. We'll find relatively flat, preferably not watery ground. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I have a hammock, but I'd imagine everyone else doesn't want to sleep partially submerged in water. So maybe some dry-ish land. That's relatively flat for the wagon to sit,
Okay,
so
yeah,
Sandless
so
can hitch his horse.
a semi-clearing, a neat spot to camp out. Are you guys like gathering wood, trying to gather wood, I guess, in these
And
wet spots?
I will use my produce flame to help dry out some of the wood to make it better firewood.
Okay,
I'll help him with that.
so you can take take whatever spell point. I don't know if that takes spell points,
a
but if it does,
cantrip.
there you go.
Yeah, it's a
Cool.
So I can just keep doing that.
Yep. So you guys look for wood and whatever other things you guys need for survival. So if I can have everyone roll survival.
Oh boy, do I get advantage because I'm in a swamp?
Yeah,
Sure.
Both of us?
Yeah, I mean, I was no. So I'll let Mayon and Double tell me roll its advantage here. Double? Sorry, Mayon and Dinray. 16 and a 19. Nice. So yeah, you guys picking up where the rest of the party kind of lack behind a little. You guys are much used to this wetter landscape. And as the sun goes down, you guys set up camp. The fire to get the wood going is a little hard considering it is soaking wet. But you take some time to dry it out, maybe get some drier pieces, get it going. Flam, is just sitting there like trying to help, but he can't really grab onto stuff that well.
Just keep a lookout, Flame.
All right. I just well, sad I'm dead and don't know where my dog is.
Well, worrying about it won't solve anything, so just relax for now and we'll do what we can in the morning.
And so, I guess long rest begins.
Yep, I set up my hammock, tie it to a double
Set up your
tree.
hammock, everyone set up their bed. You guys tie up wherever it needs to be tied, get the fire going, eat whatever food you guys have, whatever rations you guys need.
Now, Little Mushroom Man, do we need to tie you down tonight?
Wait, does he
I'm
still
going up to
have...
the tree.
He still has a Gargus, does he?
I think Agaricus would have disappeared by now, right?
Yeah, technically Gargus would have been gone by now.
Yeah, he would have just
He poofs out.
turned into spores.
He's dead, but no. Yeah, so Gargus would have disappeared. Mayon, you're sitting there during this long rest, and I will begin to you guys stuff you guys figure out. So who's holding the first long rest? We will have 4, and then we'll do halfway through this long rest, and we'll end because there's stuff I have to remember to give out before I forget them over and over again.
I only need a trance. So I only need 4 hours
I
for
only need
mine.
4
So we have 2 trance people. So if you guys want to hold out,
rest, and everyone else can
so Tony, you
do
just
their
need
lot.
2. Yeah, that'll work. So, who's taking first, Mayon or Xanalis?
I'll do it.
Okay, so Mayon, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, and I will also give you some extra stuff. Perception, nice, 14. During the night, you're semi keeping watch, but after using your mushroom staff for a pretty long time now, you begin to notice some changes on it. You feel it being a little more magical than it used to be.
Magic.
Is there anything you want to do with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic.
Okay. So for 10 minutes, you sit there, detect magic. I mean, whatever magic was already coming from your staff just seems to be stronger. Yeah, so I'll give you whatever that means in a bit.
I'm just gonna start waving it around.
Waving around. Whee! Okay. But during this long rest of your standing watch, or sitting watch, or laying down watch, whatever your plan is,
In a tree.
in tree, Sure. It's quiet. It's dark. You have dark vision, which helps. Out to a bit. You hear the sounds of frogs. An occasional, and oddly enough, the soft, like, explosions in distance.
Explosions.
Explosions.
Do
It's
I, like-
not, like, loud to the point where it would wake everyone off, but it's very distant.
Do I see any bright lights?
Would you see any bright lights? Let me go and check. No. No. But I would say roll a quick history check for me.
There's history there.
History 20. Yeah.
Oh,
You might have semi-recognized these sounds, but these remind you of toads. These toads that are on fire all the time, and as a last effort, they will explode. But from where you're standing watch, they're very distant. They're very out there, and the party's not woken up by this.
Fire toads. That's pretty neat.
And
Does that
I'm just-
conclude?
your watch ends.
My
And the
long rest
session
is
ends.
Gucci.
We will start next session with Xanlis's half of the rest of the watch, and then
I'm
that
not
will be
good to
almost
click
over.
my long rest for mine since my 4 hours is it.
Yeah, that's fine. Rest of the party, you would have been still sleeping for another 2 hours before the rest is over, but we will end right there because it is 12:18.